Mix Radio.
We keep the network L.I.T.T. There's dudes and that girl Tony. It done finally came together. Atlanta and New Orleans. Living in today's time. We lit. Air Monday 9 to 11 on the night shift. You don't wanna miss it. Got the dopest guess and we kick it. Stay lit like the night before Christmas. Tony and Duke, best in the business. Watch them get it. Go to YouTube, search IBNX Radio, the Lit Network. Entertainment guarantee. Have you laughing to your because we lit. That right, we lit. You know we lit. Tony and Duke stay lit. Turn it up, they lit. Start the show, they lit.
Hey, what's up? Y'all know, that is like one of my favorite songs. I might be biased, but it's lit. It's the littest song out there. I don't know that there's any other radio show, internet, podcast, whatever you listen to that has a better song than the Lit Network. I don't care. I said what I said. Hashtag that. But what's up? It's your girl Tony Dominique, and you are tuning in to the Lit Network. Thank you to all my faithful followers that tune in every single Monday, 9 p.m. to 11. We see you seeing us see you. Just know that. This is our first official show with Omari the engineer as our castmate. What's up?
Thank you. No, y'all too kind. Thank you. Oh, stop it. What's going on, everybody? What's up, Tony? How you doing?
I'm doing good. The crowd was in the building for you today, for that time, huh?
You know what? I'm feeling it, too, because I've really been binge watching Spartacus lately. So, I see the gladiators. They come out. The crowd go wild. You know what I'm saying? I walk in the engineer booth. The crowd go wild. I'm feeling the love right now. I love it. We lit.
Okay, Duke number 2. You got the lit. All right. My voice don't get that deep, so I'm sorry, y'all. But as y'all know, my co-host Duke is, he'll be here when he get here. Y'all know sometimes he like to surprise y'all. He may come as himself. He may come as somebody else. I don't know what is going to happen with him, but, we'll see. And I'll let y'all know and y'all will know. So make sure everybody phone a friend. Tell them tune in. We got some amazing things coming on. We got a Chef Eddie Perkins coming in. He's going to give us a sample of what he's been working on with Carolina Chop. We have Chad Roby. I hope I said that right. Don't you hate when you mess up somebody's name? Like, if that's not your name and you out there listening on your way to the show, you can correct me when you get here.
Yeah, you probably butchered that. It sounded like you butchered it.
Right. You know what I'm saying? I always mess up somebody's name. But I need, when you send your stuff, your music, your name, all that, I need, one of those, breakdowns. This is how it's pronounced. That's what I need, because I'll be jacking people's name up. I'm sorry. But he's a comedian, so he's going to come and give us some laughs and some joys and some great stuff. And shout out to those who turned in their music. Good job, guys. If you have not heard your song on the show, it is probably because you, one, sent it in the wrong format, and our engineer said negative. He turned it down.
No M4A files. No M4A.
So if you sent it that way and your song has not been played, that is probably why. Or you sent a bad link that I couldn't get on the air. I put you on the rotation, and when we went to pull it up, nothing came out. So those are the main reasons. So if your stuff hasn't been played, send it back in again and say, hey, ooh, pick me. Ooh, pick me. But in the meantime, between time, we're going to play a song called You the Type by God Given. Or that might not be his name. His name actually might be Young Stretch. But follow him. Tune in. We lit!
Gonna talk that. Yeah. You the type. You the type. You the type. Yeah. I know you type. You the type that's cool with it. Okay, you the type, don't want nothing to do with it. Yeah, you the type to fake you poppin'. The type to only talk when your ladies watching. You the type that's cool with it. East, west, north, south side, the type to move with it. Well, I'm the type that never did it for the hype. Fuck your likes, I'ma keep it true with it. Yeah, you the type I like. She so right, freak all night. Type to leave after the pipe. She a homie like a rollie, never take you off on sight. Got me feeling like cannoli. She suck till she keep my life. Whoa, whoa, go, bust it open. You the type of freak that might pick the phone up with your hubby. Yeah, the type to sleep at night. Wait, sleep at night, but really on the flight. Got me coasting in her ocean. Check me roaming, fuck her price. The type to fuck your life. You the type that's cool with it. Okay, you the type, don't want nothing to do with it. Yeah, you the type to fake you poppin'. The type to only talk when your ladies watching. You the type that's cool with it. East, west, north, south side, the type to move with it. Well, I'm the type that never did it for the hype. Fuck your likes, I'ma keep it true with it. I know your type. Yeah, your type that freshman. Never a freshman, fuck your homies that are yes men. I'm the type to tell you, keep your blessings, fuck your stressing. No one sound like stress, then well that's how you keep them guessing. You the type to think they big, running out your pockets trying to think you rich. I'm the type to just go get it. You won't get it, type of when you written. I'm a psycho when I flip it. Yeah, grab a Bible when I'm sinning. You never on the final cut, paper get it. I'm the type to try to finish, God is giving. You the type that's cool with it. Okay, you the type, don't want nothing to do with it. Yeah, you the type to fake you poppin'. The type to only talk when your ladies watching. You the type that's cool with it. East, west, north, south side, the type to move with it. Well, I'm the type that never did it for the hype. Fuck your life, I'ma keep it true with it.
You know what? I was really feeling that because I feel like I'm the type. That might be, again, I may be a little biased because, I might be the type. But, I don't know. I could be a little biased, but I was feeling that. So, Young Stretch, good job. If y'all were feeling that too, definitely call in. Let us know that you was feeling it. Or, hit us up on the live and let me know. I can see you. I see you seeing me. So, if you are out there and you like that, definitely say, that was lit or nah, that wasn't. So I could definitely be wrong on it. And if I doubt I am, but that was lit. What you think, Amari?
I mean, I ain't gonna flex. I like the beat. The beat go hard. I like the way he flowed on the beat. You know what I'm saying? The delivery, it was actually pretty good. I didn't really care too much for the lyrical content. However, it was catchy. The hook. That's where they get you these days. It's that hook. So it's catchy. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure love to the young boy, man. He out here doing his thing, man. Keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, that's how you make it. Like if you think about all the songs out there that you listen to, that one song that you be like, I didn't even like that, and then it gets stuck in your head. I feel like that's one of those songs that you will really be vibing, and you might not have liked it in the beginning, but later on down the line, as they done played it 372 times on the radio, it's your jam. You partying and you can't live without it. Everybody know they have that song, because I know I got a couple that I know shouldn't be on my to playlist, but they are. So if y'all got some songs out there, y'all think it was lit, let me know. But in the meantime, between the times, we're going to talk about these good trending topics. So, I was surfing the good World Wide Web. So, I got a good little hot tea for you. You know what I'm saying? We the Lit Network, so our tea is hot. So, as I was scrolling, I saw Rihanna. She surfaced with a picture about her edges. I don't know, why edges are a big deal. I mean, I get it. Nobody wants to look bald around the edges, but you know what I'm saying? Let her be great. Rihanna got enough money to glue edges and take your edges and everybody else's edges. But, it was a picture surfacing around, and so her hairline is trending because, she's got it, a little pulled back. But Rihanna wear a lot of weave. And
That's too damn bad!
you can't wear a lot of weave and not think that, some situations gonna have. You gotta let your hair breathe. You gotta let it live. So hey, Rihanna, we sorry about your edges, but you still amazing. You got money, you got talent, so I don't care about your edges. Do you, girl? And let the world hate on you. Tamar, oh my God, if I hear Tamar is in everything, and I guess the best way to stay relevant is just to keep doing random stuff. But Tamar is, as y'all know, she's on the Celebrity Big Brother, and she has just been, beefing with everybody. And I think at this point, Tamar, in the beginning, it's like, okay, we get it. You were the younger sister on the Braxtons. It's the little, I'm the youngest, look at me mentality. But you're a grown woman at this point. You shouldn't have to fight with everybody. You should not. You should be able to go on a show or be in a situation and be great all by yourself. But now she's beefing with Candy. She's beefing with another person on the show. And it's just becoming too much. At this point, you are being toxic to your own career, your own journey, your own situation. So I don't know what you need to do. We're going to send a prayer up for you, Tamar, because you got some serious things, some inner stuff that you got to really, really, really work out. So also moving, we're going to talk about the Super Bowl. What is up? Shout out to the Atlanta Rams because, they are the Atlanta Rams when they come here, at least if only for one night. They are the Atlanta Rams. But bringing them into the topic, they have a male cheerleader on their squad. And so that will be the first male cheerleader in Super Bowl history. One guy, he is going to be like history for being a male cheerleader in the Super Bowl. So shout out to you. Do your thing. I mean, I'm sure there's some people out there who's going to hate them. Like, oh, we want to see no male cheerleader out there. But, I mean, there's some people who do, and we in an era where apparently we got to cover all bases. So, shout out to the young man. I don't remember his name. But shout out to the young man on the Rams who is his first male cheerleader in the Super Bowl.
I feel you on the whole controversy thing, but I think it's just something that people might just be reaching, looking for something to be upset about. 'Cause I'm gonna tell you, as a fan, I don't care about the cheerleaders. Like, even going to the games, like, I remember, okay, maybe when I was in high school, you know what I'm saying, I used to pay attention.
You was looking at them at some time.
I ain't even gonna flex. When I was in high school, I was definitely looking at the cheerleaders. But, you know what I'm saying, when you get older, like, if I go to a Hawks game or something, I ain't stunting them cheerleaders. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even really stunting to anybody unless it's like something funny going on. I'm probably on my phone during halftime or something like that. So you know what I'm saying? I salute the young boy once again, showing love out here. Salute these dudes for breaking barriers at the end of the day. I don't think it's no hidden agenda behind it. I think it's just, people getting an opportunity.
Yeah, I feel that. But I mean, let him be great.
Yeah.
Not you saying you hating on him, but let anybody out there who is hating or feeling any discords or bad vibes about it, just let him be great. Let him do his thing. Let him do what he needs to do. I mean, he's not interrupting you, and if you're not looking at him, there's 30, 40, I don't know how many cheerleaders the Ram have, other girls that y'all can look at without looking at him, because his routine is on it. Have y'all seen him cheer? Y'all probably wasn't looking, but his routine is on it. But oh my gosh, so we got Rihanna, we got shout out to what team was that had the coach, like, that has the one person that has to keep him out of the way of hitting the refs. Is that the Rams? I felt that might have been the Rams. I don't know, but oh my god, like, that team is that job. I feel like he probably make a lot more than anybody. So if any teams out there are looking for somebody to keep the head coach from hitting into the refs, running into the refs, I'm here for it. I am here to stand on the sideline with the football players and just say, oops, don't bump, move left, move right. I'm here for it. If you here for it, I'm here for it. So anybody else have anything that y'all see, definitely let me know. Hit me up. Shout out. We want to make sure that this opportunity is the biggest opportunity it can be. So if y'all didn't know, we've been here since August. If y'all didn't know, the Lit Network means living in today's time. I don't know, maybe I'm gonna have a little reminder moment for you. Living in today's time, the Lit Network. And it's really a platform for those out there who just, need a shout out. You got a small mom and pop, you got a chef, you got a little business going. We want you to come out and holler at us.
That's right. Come holler at the team. You get a shout out. You get a shout out. You get a shout out. Everybody gets a shout out. We lit.
Oprah. Oh my God. So speaking of supporting, we got another song called Love Is On The Way by Mario, because love is on the way and we giving love to everybody out there who need a platform to speak. This is your platform, because we lit.
Girl, I know you tired of being alone, baby. You feel like nobody understands you. I know that you're hard pill to swallow. How we made you feel like love don't exist anymore. They don't know nothing about love. He wasn't a man, he was a boy, he was just playing with you. He didn't know what to do with you, that's why he let you go, baby. That's why he let you go, cause he didn't know what to do with you. Yeah, love is on the way, 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 love is on the way. Just be patient, babe. Love is on the way, 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 love is on the way. Just be patient, babe. Love is on the way, love is on the way. I can see that you looking a little frustrated. Blaming yourself, thinking you're the reason that it go with you. Baby girl, you got this game so fucking confused, babe. Listening to your friends got you out and really losing, baby. Cause they don't know nothing about love. They got you out here second guessing on the things that you want, baby. And I don't think that shit is healthy for what you really want, baby. Baby, love is on the way. 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 Just be patient, babe. Love is on the way. 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 Just be patient, babe. Love is on the way. Love is on the way, babe. Oh yeah. Love is on the way. Just be patient, baby. Love is on the way. Just be patient, baby. Love is on the way. Just be patient, babe. Love is on the way. 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 Just be patient, baby. Love is on the way. Love is on the way, baby. Baby, just be patient, baby. It's on the way, it's on the way, baby. Don't worry. Focus on yourself right now.
What is up? Love is on the way. So if y'all are watching live and y'all felt that was lit, give me some thumbs, some hearts, some something. Let me know how y'all felt about that. What do y'all think? What do you think? Did you think that was lit?
Yeah, that was riding. That's definitely something that I could chill, you know what I'm saying, meditate to a little bit, something like that. Like it was smooth. It sounded I liked the production behind it. It was very good quality production.
Look at you sounding all technical and stuff.
Well, I mean,
so on the beat on the third count behind the drum drop.
Look. You don't want to do this today. Alright. You pretty and all, but I'll still roast you on your own show.
Why? You gonna roast me? Oh my goodness.
Light skinned woman. Y'all always play victim after y'all do something to somebody.
I'm not a victim. I'm just saying, why would you roast me?
You know what? We getting off topic. Alright, the song was good.
Okay.
I'm gonna have words for you on break.
Ooh. If I don't come back from break, y'all heard that, right? No, I'm just joking. But anyway, yeah, I really like that song too. That was something you could vibe with. It put me in the mind of like I can't even think of what artist it puts me in mind, but it puts me in the mind of an artist that's already kind of like here.
I'll tell you one for me. It didn't have necessarily the same sound, but it was more of like the flow, that type of energy it was. August Alsina.
Yeah,
It
but
gave
no,
me-
that's not. I was thinking more of like a older school artist though, like maybe a Donnell.
Oh, I heard nothing old school in this man. It was just too with the beat and all that, and I don't know. It was just too new school for me to even think old school. I didn't even hear old school's like soul
Nothing,
on it.
not
Like
at
I
all?
don't know. I think you just have an old soul, so you
That-
translate everything.
Everything is old to me.
Everything.
Like, oh, that must have came from back in the 1950s. That's what you're trying to say. You know, I really do probably have an old soul because I love old school R&B and things like that. And I mean, I like new school music, rap, all that stuff. But like when I'm really trying to like chill, vibe, and get like into it like a mood, it's definitely old school R&B.
How old? Because I was born in
Like
'91.
my age old.
And the '90s is my favorite genre. I love a lot of music now. I'm very eclectic, but the '90s is my favorite when it comes to hip hop and R&B.
I mean, it's probably the 90s because that's like that big moment of when I was like growing up. The 90s music raised me. I mean, 80s music is cool, but I was born at the end of the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
So the 90s was when you wasn't really listening to music as a baby. So like the 90s music was when I was really trying to get myself, my vibe, my cool. So yeah, it's like, the Donnell, the Marios, the Jesse Powells. Even if they had one good song, that was me. That's where I was. That's what I was doing. That's where I'll be. But anyway, moving forward. Staying on topic. I'm going to try to stay on topic. Try not to be like Duke and be like all over the place. I'm trying to be like Duke when I get here. But anyway, moving forward to these Litty in the city. It's Super Bowl week. So y'all already know it's just ratchetness across the city.
Super Bowl. Closest thing to Freaknik we gonna have in Atlanta.
So I was listening to another station this morning. I was driving, and Jermaine Dupri said he was trying to bring Freaknik back on Saturday.
I second that.
He said he's bringing it on Centennial Park, but they also have Goody Mob and a couple of other artists down at Centennial tonight. So I don't know. I feel like we should have took the show there. Like that would have been an amazing moment, but they have so much going on this week, and it's so free, like free 99, and it's like old school Atlanta artists, like really bringing them back, the franchise boy, and like just all old school ATL, Kilo. Oh my God, there's gonna be so many old school ATL, and I don't want to say old school because I don't want to feel old, but because I feel like old school should be like my mama's music. Like,
yeah, that's why I asked you earlier, like, what do you mean by old school? Because to me, you know what I'm saying, 90s is its own genre, and the old school is old school, like 80s and before.
80s and before, it's old school. And
yeah, like 80s hip-hop, that's old school hip-hop to me.
Okay, I'll take that. All right, that's cool. But anyway, so there's so much going on in the city, and please be safe. Everybody who came to visit, please go home after, I'll give y'all to Monday. And then please, remove yourself Monday morning promptly.
Ain't Atlanta the sex trafficking capital of the country?
It is.
Or is it one of the top three? Something like it's either the
No.
capital or it's one of the top three.
I think it's the top because when they were talking about, Robert Kelly, I just like to call him Robert now since everybody keep calling him Robert since the situation. Nobody calls him R. Kelly anymore. Everybody call him Robert. So,
yeah.
Okay, it's number 2. Is it really? Who's number 1? Is that like California? It's
New York?
New York is number 1? Oh, wow.
Well, whatever number it is, folks be safe. It's going to be a whole lot of distractions going on in the city. Pay attention. Be aware.
And, piggybacking on when the young lady, had allegedly got raped in the club, be safe. Don't go anywhere by yourself. Bring a buddy, bring a friend. Let somebody know where you are. Don't think you having a good time and you finna walk off because somebody will snatch you up, and we don't want you to be on the news coming to Atlanta Super Bowl and never make it back home. So please, if you are out in the streets, 1, be safe with your driving because, nobody in Atlanta is from Atlanta, so nobody can drive. And 2, if you're going out with your people, please go out with some true good friends and make sure at least one of y'all stays semi-sober. Y'all may want to take turns. I mean, it's a whole week of activities. So on Monday, Samantha got to be the designated driver. On Tuesday, Teresa got to be the day. I mean, y'all pick a day and say, you know what, I'm going to chill back just to make sure that we all make it to Atlanta and from Atlanta safe, because I don't want to hear nothing about, stuff going on in my city. So stay safe. But anyway, after the Super Bowl, after you've had your fun and you've partied and had a good time and you went from party to party to party to party, make sure if you are here or if you want to come back, you are on the Lit Network and Diamond Events Mardi Gras bus. I feel like that's the biggest event that y'all really need to be worried about. After the Super Bowl, make sure you get your tickets.
Word.
Get on the party bus.
To your mother.
March 2nd.
Yeah.
Early in the morning. We leave and then we come back, I think around 2, 3 in the morning Sunday. That's the time to just sleep all the way back. That's your whole 8 hours of sleep back. That time coming back. It's definitely lit. We have alcohol on the bus. You can bring your own alcohol. Unfortunately, you cannot smoke on the bus, but we do take frequent stops if you just can't make it the whole time. So just be safe out there with Mardi Gras. It's for our bus. It's $115. I know you may be like, oh man, that's a lot, but it's really not.
And let me just add, you might not be able to smoke, but you can eat some edibles.
You can eat whatever you want to eat. I will not be trolling through trying to look what y'all have in your bag. So eat what you want to eat. You just cannot smoke because everybody doesn't smoke. So we got to be, courteous of those who don't smoke on the bus. Don't get on the bus if you trying to go to a church retreat. This might not be the activity for you. Because one, y'all already know Duke is crazy. So he's going to be on the bus. Then I'm going to be on the bus. Then Amari's crazy too. So he's on the bus. So don't come on.
They don't know I'm crazy. Not yet.
I think they might know a little bit.
They don't know. They don't know nothing. You ain't seen the half. You ain't even seen the half.
Okay. Well, we about to learn that he's crazy. So you might not want to get on this bus. And y'all have never seen me outside of the radio. So I've been hosting this bus, I think, for 2 years now. And I think this is my 3rd year on this bus. And it gets crazier and crazier. And I come up with different things every year. So, hey, this is where you need to be. I'm just saying. I'm not saying, other buses ain't going to be great. But this is going to be the littest bus out there. Diamond Events, shout out to you for letting us link with you and do a bus. There's going to be other buses there. So there's only 55 seats on our bus, though. But there's other buses that are just as fun as ours. So if you don't get on ours because you waited to the last minute, they'll get you on another bus that will be just as fun. In the meantime, between time, we have Chef Eddie Perkins in the building with Carolina Chopped, and he will be coming back after we play this new song called New AMG by King Luke.
I heard this dude's kind of fire, Tony. What you think?
We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see.
We it!
I can't wait to turn up, baby. I can't wait to test drive you, baby. Girl, you're like a new Mercedes. I can't wait to drive you, baby. Know you're gonna turn up, baby. I can't wait to turn up when you come around. It's going down when you come around. It's going down when you come around. It's going down when you come around. I can't take my eyes off you. All these drinks got to me. This liquor got my mind running. Hey, shorty fly next to me. Pretty PYT, look, you know what I mean. Now she walking to me through the thick clouds, smoke following me. Now we chillin', keeping it G, sippin' high octane gasoline. I told her, are you souped up like the AMG? Let's start, look, baby, can you drive for me while I sit back, seat comfortably? Look, how's your tree? It's a little chilly outside. See, you got them cozy. Yeah, see the dope interior. Yeah, I'm so in love. Yeah, yeah. With all your features. Yeah, girl, you're like a new Mercedes. I can't wait to drive you, baby. Know you're gonna turn up, baby. I can't wait to turn up when you come around. It's going down plant V12. Ooh, that's what I'm talking about. Factory down no tune test drive. Bust the throttle wide open, now we on the moon. Smooth, get transition. Arriving at the dealer, overexcited. Signing all the papers, feeling delighted. Ay, I can't wait to pull up the lot and drive it. No, I can't wait to pull up and let you ride it. Ay, come on. I can't wait to turn up, baby. This hot system got my heart racing. You know you gonna drive me crazy. So in love with my AMG. Now you're like an Mercedes. I can't wait to drive you, baby. You know we gonna turn up, baby. I can't wait to turn up when you come around. It's going down when you come around. It's going down when you come around. It's going down when you come around. I can't take my eyes off you.
Girl, you like a new Mercedes. I can't wait to drive you, baby. You know we gonna turn up, baby.
Alright, as soon as you get settled, I'ma go
I
ahead
can't
and
wait to
drop
turn
that.
up when you come around. It's going down when you come around. It's going down when you come around. It's going down.
Hey, what was that? I feel like I don't even remember what that song was. It was called New AMG, right? Was that right about that?
I think so.
Okay. I don't know how I felt about that. I mean, I feel like it was good-ish, but it didn't resonate with me. Which, I mean, you know, it doesn't always have to resonate with me. But, you know, I feel like as an artist, you know, it was put together well, so it just wasn't a song for me. And that could change later, because, you know, we all know, like I said earlier, we got a song that we don't always like, and then it turned out to be the best song. But I just didn't vibe with that one. I don't know what happened, but you know, whatever. Good job, King Lou. How did you feel about it? Did you like it? Was that lit to you? You looking for your lighter? You being real Duke? You looking for your lighter?
It was straight, you know. It was straight. It didn't. Okay, I'm gonna keep it a buck. It didn't captivate me. That's all. It didn't captivate.
Right. It didn't pull you in like, oh, I want to like really vibe with this song. But I mean, I think all in all, together, put together was good, but it just wasn't a song that I would probably be vibing to. Anyway, we have Carolina Chops, 80 seconds in the building. What is up?
It's been a long time since I last saw you.
It has. It's just been actually years. Oh my God. It's
I
been,
haven't seen you since your first born.
oh, and he's almost 16.
Yeah,
Oh man.
it's been a minute.
It has been a minute. Oh my God. I've been watching your journey and everything on Facebook though. As you got married. Are you
Yep.
married already?
I am.
Okay, yeah. Oh, speaking to the mic. Scoot up to the mic. Speaking to the mic. Being to the mic.
Gotcha.
Oh my God. So, oh my God. Look who's in the building. Y'all, oh my God. Duke walking. It be like Duke to walk in when the food
Duke
gets
in
here.
the building, y'all.
When the food gets here, Duke is here. Boom.
You
He's
know, that's how it be when everybody show up. When you
Right.
go to an event, the
Food.
food is ready, it's nice and
ding,
hot.
ding,
That's when
ding.
they show up.
Line out the door. Food here. Oh my goodness. But okay, so yeah. You had, you just got married, or not just got married.
2016.
2016. How's that going? How's married
It's
life
going
going?
great. Probably one of the best choices I ever made in my life.
Really?
A lot of things really started evolving for me for the better.
Speak up.
A lot of things started evolving for me a whole lot better. I can really say that. It's a blessing, to be honest with you.
Okay, so would you say she completes you?
I would say so. She's my biggest supporter. As a matter of fact, I wouldn't have been here tonight with you guys if she wasn't there to help me out.
Oh, yay. Shout out to the team. I love when men and women get together and they make a good team. It's something about linking with the right person that really changes your character, changes your form, and really like pulls out greatness in you.
Definitely.
So I'm
I
excited
agree.
about that.
I agree.
So Carolina Chop, what is that all about?
Well, you know, gotta go back to your roots. I wanted a name that'll take me back home. And you know, if I ever go back home, at least I'll be recognized and still remind people, hey, I'm right here. I'm from right here. Enjoy some good food made by these hands that grew up in the small town of Denmark, where I'm from.
Yes, Denmark.
Denmark, South Carolina.
Such a small town.
Yes, it is.
But I mean, a small town full of life though. Like I've definitely spent many, many summers, vacations, holidays in Denmark, and it's.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I haven't been back there though since. Well, I went back there not this past Christmas, Christmas before, Christmas Eve before, and then before that, it's been like 10 years.
Yeah.
Since I've been back. Denmark is not a town that you would be like, oh my God, let me go visit Denmark. It's one of those, like, I got some family there. I guess I might as well pass through.
I found myself having a lot of short visits there, but, I still got family there. My mom is still there. I have aunts and uncle that's still there. And you got to still go pay your respects, from time to time. I done got so spoiled to the city, though,
right,
because it's so convenient.
You don't really want to, you be like, can y'all just come visit me?
Right.
We got more to do here.
Right.
Versus you go over there and you just kind of got to chill. You got to see everything's extremely slower and everybody just like to sit on the porch and just chill. And that's cool. But then you be like, oh, I'm ready to go do something. Or I can chill at home.
Yeah, it's definitely a place where if you want to go get a peace of mind and get a break from the city, yes. But I can't be there too long. I gotta come back.
What's the longest you can go home for and really be like, okay, I'm good?
Oh God, I would say 2 or 3 days. After that second day,
2 days?
after that second day, I'm having withdrawals.
So it's like a weekend, just it's over.
Yeah, pretty much. I need to hear some ambulances, sirens, and stuff. I gotta hear some noise. I gotta hear some ruckus.
If somebody ain't yelling out your window, it just don't feel like home.
Hey, it just don't feel like home.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so what made you take this journey? Because you started off as a police officer, right?
Still am.
Okay.
I made a bigger jump to a detective with a police department, local police department. Been there. This will be my 16th year there. However, I still managed to have that love for cooking, and I said I want to do something different. I want to put something different on the table, something more healthier that people can eat. It doesn't have to be a big plate of food for you to enjoy something that you really love. Just cut the portions. You can live healthier.
That's so true, especially in this new vegan, vegetarian, what the hell type journey. I think the food market is becoming a really, really, really big focus thing. I mean, everybody loves food anyway.
Right.
But the fact that healthier food is becoming an option, more people are tuning into that, and that's like really amazing to me. I've been a pescatarian for about 2 years now,
right.
And I didn't choose it because of what the health or anything like that, but I chose it because actually I was bored.
Right.
It's like I didn't crave meat, I didn't crave all the other good stuff. I just knew that I wanted food. So It didn't matter what food. It could be junk food, it could be candy. Long as I'm eating something, it was good. So I tried pescatarianism, and I just kind of been sticking with it.
It's hard for me to try and take that route because I don't like serving somebody something I haven't tasted myself. So it's kind of hard for me. I tried to go that route. I heard you say, "What the hell?" I think that was a good documentary. It kind of woke me up too. And I tried it for a while, but then I was still back to the same old thing again because you're serving people. You can't put something.
You gotta taste it.
Gotta taste it.
Gotta make sure it's right. The flavor is right. You know what? I guess I think like that. I mean, my kids, they still eat regular. I don't make them become a pescatarian, but I don't taste it. I be like, hey, is it good? Do you like it? And they kind of guide me on where I should go with it. I only cook for them, so it don't.
Right.
It doesn't really matter here or there. I guess when I get a husband, I'll cook a little more for him. But until then, I'm gonna just be cooking for them, and they are really, 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 really easy to feed. I mean, they eat anything.
Right, they will.
So, you have kids?
3 kids.
Hey.
Firstborn just had her 17th birthday, British, Columbia, South Carolina. Arkia Allen. She lives in Fairburn, and my son, who I recently got custody of about 2 years ago, he's doing good, and he's with me, Ethan Tyrese Perkins.
Yeah.
He ought to be in bed by now, but I'm sure he's probably trying to listen in because he knew that.
How old is he?
Ethan will be 13.
Oh, he's watching. He's like, oh, I'm finna see what Daddy's finna do. He's watching. He's watching.
Oh, yeah.
There's no way that he's in bed And then he ain't even got school tomorrow.
I don't. He got punishment this week though.
What did it? Huh?
Oh, school stuff. You know that peer pressure. It'll get you every time.
So you put him on punishment? So he on punishment on his day off? That's real Friday of you.
I gave him a little relief. I took some pressure off. I let him watch a little TV just for the next 2 days.
So what is a punishment like on daddy duty?
On my daddy duty?
Yeah.
Okay. You talking about my daddy duty, not somebody else's, right?
Yeah, like in your
Mine.
household.
Take away the things that they cherish. TV, devices, stuff like that. You gotta have some consequences in your house. And
Got
then
it.
you don't want to be hitting on your children. You don't want to be doing anything like that because you know where that can go. But at the same time, you talk to them, give them a good talking to, and take away the things that they cherish when they're at home in the leisure.
Okay. So I tried to do that.
Say you'll try.
I try. I do try, but I know like when I'm gone, I know they be trying to sneak, get on the TV, get on the game, whatever.
We're not gonna catch everything now.
Right. They sneak. They think I don't know they sneak, but
Right.
I know. One, because kids are not as smooth as they think they are.
Right.
They always do it at the wrong time. They cut off the game right before you walk through the door, like you can't hear it.
Right.
They need to get it together, but I mean, not that you want them to be good,
Right.
bad kids, but
I'm with you.
you know what I mean. But okay, so you brought some great things for us. What did you bring for us?
All right, so this evening, my wife helped me prepare. Well, she had most of the hands on it. Me and her are a team, like I said. So tonight we have some wings for you. I also have in front of you, I had to make you a specialty. Now, just know that Carolina Chopped is a specialty American egg roll business.
Okay.
So I specialize in a specialty American egg roll. So tonight, something that you would usually see on a plate, you're gonna get it in an egg roll. So
Okay.
being that you mentioned that you're a pescatarian, I went seafood. So I did you some stuffed scallop egg rolls. Stuffed seafood scallop egg rolls.
I like when I get I think this pescatarian it might be because I like feeling special. So I'm liking that I got my own special bag.
You get a little special treatment tonight.
You're not nobody special.
It's some haters in this house. It's some haters in this house. Engineering up and out. Engineering up and out.
Oh my God!
Oh, why you gotta do that? Don't be a hater. Solidify your haterism.
So, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
It's good. It's good. He was just out here being a hater. You need to stop the hate.
Oh no, he ended up working his magic. So the other egg rolls that I have for my guys that are not pescatarian, that's here in the studio with us tonight, I have some Philly cheesesteak egg rolls. My Philly cheesesteak egg rolls.
Oh, he about to jump out of his
Oh,
seat.
look how you looking at me.
He
my
ready.
God.
He about to snatch the bag through the window.
Hey, get this right here. You never heard of this before, all right? I told you I had something special for me when you brought me through the door. I got some lasagna egg rolls for you.
You what?
Lasagna egg rolls, brother. Hey, they still warm. I don't know what y'all waiting on.
Dude, use the mic in there.
I don't really like to just, intrude while somebody's doing an interview like that. I'm professional.
Lies. Who you be lying?
Excuse me, Omari, the engineer, and it seems like someone is laying in my coffin right now.
Oh,
I would like to have it back. Thank you.
It's booked. Sorry.
Uh-oh.
If you snooze, you lose. But I made a new bed for you.
Not at all.
Oh
Well,
my goodness.
As far as the wings for you guys, I got some wings called C-130. Now, I don't know if you all know what a C-130 is. You know what a C-130 is?
What's that?
Do you know what a C-130 is, engineer?
I ain't never heard of it.
Alright, C-130 is a gunship. It's a military gunship. And that sucker is lethal. Alright?
So they hot.
They got a little kick to them, but you'll love them. Got a little honey in there, a little sriracha, and some other little spice. Maybe some cilantro in there for you.
Okay.
Got some Carolina
Y'all
Gold.
mouth finna be lit.
I don't know if I can handle all that, you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
You don't like spicy food?
Man, it took me 16 years to eat hot Cheetos.
What?
He has a girl interior. It's totally fine. I can eat it.
Understood. Well, if you can't have that, I got some lemon pepper for you. I got lemon pepper.
Hold on. I know them lemon pepper tastes good, but I have to address this right quick.
Please,
Girls
do.
Interior Duke.
You just have the gut of a little preschool girl. That's all.
But Duke is the only one that looks pregnant on the show.
Oh.
Totally fine, but I could eat hot Cheetos. Been doing it since I was 2.
Oh.
Wow.
I've been eating other things.
Since you was 2?
That's child molestation.
Since you were 2? Gee.
He came out feet first. Holding mommy's hips. I don't wanna.
Hey, look, that's disrespectful now. You're not.
That's
I ain't gonna
bad,
let you talk
girl.
about my mom on it. I'm muting the mic.
No, we do not condone that type of
Hey, last but not least, Carolina Gold.
Carolina Gold.
Carolina Gold.
Oh, Carolina Gold, the truth though.
Hey, I had to.
They the truth. Is that where you from originally?
Yes, I am.
I'll be in there to chop it up with you.
Yeah, please do. More than welcome, sir.
While we prepare, we're gonna play another song. We're gonna let Duke get his life together so he can come in and join us because he misses us. He's looking like, yo, I don't know why I came late. He look real sad. It must be that Saints hat. I don't know.
Ooh.
Girl, I Miss You is the next song, and that's by Little Walk. Cause Duke,
We lit.
we might miss you.
We lit.
Let go.
That goes crazy.
Girl, I miss you.
Let go.
Together with shit till I diss you. I know it's been a while since you, but now a nigga back, so what's the issue? Girl, I miss you. Girl, I miss you. Together with shit till I diss you. I know it's been a while since you, but now a nigga back, so what's the issue? Girl, I miss you. She go up like a high, like she LeBron, he young. When she say it over, never done, young. For your heart, I forest run, young. Banana with the clips, I keep the gun, young. Music in my life is not for fun. I keep it solo like my name is all Hans. Oh no, I just switched my flow. Big nigga with an afro, she want more. I'ma give her more, let her action show. Cause she love me, or she love me not, yeah. Can I touch it? Ooh, can I touch that spot? She my period, ayy. She like the dot. These niggas some bug, so I had to swat. I'ma give it all I got. They tryna take my shot, they tryna take my spot. These niggas boy they rot, ayy. Give me the set and I plot, ayy. I gotta work so hard, little bitch, cause I want a lot. Cause I want a lot, let go. Girl, I miss you.
Let go.
Together with shit till I diss you. I know it's been a while since you, but now a nigga back, so what's the issue? Girl, I miss you. Girl, I miss you. Ay, together with shit till I diss you. I know it's been a while since you. I'm a freestyle now, but I know it. What's the issue? Girl, I miss you. She go A for the MIA. Let's go to the Bay. Orlando, Westside Bay. Getting what I raised. Baby girl, I gotta get my cash, so my cash is getting paid. She won't fuck around, I do this every day. Build up, kick your shit, huh? Young nigga tryna get rich, huh? Hey, ice on my wrist, huh? Then I got ice on my bitch, huh? Hey, this is sick, hey, to the fucking end. When I get this cash, I'm save it up and I'ma fucking spend. Girl, I miss you.
Let go.
Together with shit till I diss you. I know it's been a while since you, but now a nigga back, so what's the issue? Girl, I miss you. Girl, I miss you. Ay, together with shit till I diss you. I know it's been a while since you, but now a nigga back, so what's the issue? Girl, I miss you.
Hey.
Can I get some? Can I? Okay, cool. This is Duke Desdoon. First thing, I'd like to apologize for being tardy. I like to say that. I had a continuous education class for my barber license. It was sprung on me when I tried to renew my license, and they told me you had to take a 5-hour class, so I had to go do that. Yeah, that started at 5 and didn't get out of there till 9. So, yeah. Oh, R.I.P. to my uncle Sylvester McGee Sr. He passed away at noon today. You know, but
Sorry to hear that, man.
oh, it's all good. I mean, we just gonna rejoice. I'm from New Orleans, so we gonna send him off right.
Oh yeah, definitely.
We gonna send him off right.
I've seen it.
Yeah.
Never
And while
been
we
there, but
taking
I've
this
seen
moment, I just want to also, add to this moment of silence for your uncle and my partner, Teddy, man, Jeremy Wilson. I just found out he passed away last night.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, man, Gwinnett County hurt, and everybody I grew up with, we really hurting. So, man, both our folks, rest in peace.
How did he pass?
Man, heart problems.
Young guy with heart
Yeah, man,
problems.
I went to class with him.
Wow. That's
Well,
real.
my uncle passed of cancer. He had lung cancer. He found out, I want to say in November, but I think he found out before that. And, a lot of people, older people, they like to keep stuff to themselves.
Yeah.
So he kept it to himself for a little while, and he kind of didn't tell anybody till it was almost too late. So, don't be secretive. If something going on, speak on it, ask some questions or just let people know what's going on. I try to tell my mother that all the time, so. Death is really just a reflection of life, to be honest.
Yeah, but I mean, definitely check on the elders around you, the older people. I mean, and the younger people these days, because you just never know when your clock is about to stop. But definitely at least check on the older people, because they do, they are very reserved about what's going on. They don't like to go to the doctor. They don't like to go to the hospital. They don't want nobody poking and probing, and they just want to settle with whatever's going on and keep it to themselves. But check on them. Go
especially
visit.
those
Have a
old
conversation.
elder Christian people.
Yeah.
They swear to God, God go fix everything.
Leave it in God's hands.
And God gave you a doctor, so he can fix the physical stuff. He gonna deal with the spiritual.
Right.
That doctor's supposed to do his job, or a holistic healer, or something.
Go to somebody.
Just get checked, and then when you find out something, if you find out, just speak to your neighbor, speak to your, the person you can come. And also, I'm gonna say this, especially for men, put the pride aside and just talk to somebody. We deal with a lot, and just talk to somebody, man.
It's a lot of pride.
PSA
Too
to all
much.
black men out there.
Too much. It's not easy being black. It's not easy being black and then being a male. And I think the black male is pretty much at the back of the bus right now in life.
By choice sometimes.
Well, just, some of it, a lot of it is circumstance.
Yeah.
Individuals have, we do have choice, but, it's just overall, women are doing well. LGBT community is doing exceptionally well.
Well,
But, the white man's been doing well.
I understand your aspect when it comes to it, but it depends on what you mean by well, because when it comes to black men and black women, yes, women are doing well when it comes to entrepreneurship and education and all that, but women still suffer from, misogyny, sexism, that's still a thing in its toll. So I don't know. It's tough to say that we got the back of the bus, but
I think that we do. I mean, I ain't gonna get too far, of course. I just think that the black man is towards the back of the bus with things. We're not progressing. If it's our fault or not our fault, just overall, we're not getting the perks of life that a lot of other people are receiving right now.
Right.
So, if that's our fault, then we have to correct it. If it's not our fault, what about the stuff that's not our fault? How do we correct those things?
I got a perk of life for you, made by Eddie Perkins. This food here.
Oh, that looks delicious.
Okay, this is
my
the
bad, folks. We get deep up here.
Right.
We get lit and we get deep.
Yeah.
This is the perk of life. He
Have you watched any of the
wings.
shows?
I have.
Thank you, man.
I learned something about you though.
What you learn?
I know what you like.
Oh,
I was gonna bring you some, but I couldn't stop and get it, man.
what was that? Crown?
That's it with the lemon juice.
Hey, you something else, man. You ain't no joke.
Oh yeah, I do my homework.
Oh,
man.
what?
Got to.
Crown and lemon
What?
juice. Oh god.
Teacher's pet. He did his
Crown.
homework.
Hold
Yeah.
up, not crown apple.
Crown Black, actually. She brought the
Oh, you
Crown
like that
Apple.
black?
She brought the
Okay.
Crown. I do the lemon juice with the Crown Apple just to balance out the sweetness with the
Right,
tartness.
right.
But
Tony,
I do
y'all
all
talking.
Crown.
I'm trying to get to this food. I'm
That look good right there. And the presentation is like, it looked like Publix made.
Oh yeah, it's outstanding.
And you
It's outstanding.
said so these are Philly and lasagna. How do you
Those-
know which is which?
I got them marked. You got the. If you see one that doesn't have a marking, that is the Philly cheesesteak.
You wanna come on in here?
I was about to let you know I'm rolling up in there right now.
And you said the ones that
Have a L on it. That's the lasagna,
okay, I don't want to put my hand.
I'm already a
They
fan
have
of
a red
yours.
L.
and that's your special bag right there. So you don't even have to
I don't know.
separate your
I
stuff.
mean, there's a lot in here, so I don't want to say that y'all have to stick with just one, but
It's cool.
y'all
put them
go
right there.
ahead. Put them right there. Put them over there. Like you don't even need no dipping sauce, huh?
Hey, bro,
He done brought you some ranch.
this Philly cheese egg roll, stupid, retarded good.
Oh my
Appreciate
God.
that, man.
Retarded.
It's like special.
Man, I can't even use words like that in 2019.
My man.
You know what? What word is best with retarded? What's like the substitute word?
Retarded.
Retarded. In the
Mentally
way you talk about
challenged?
Describing this food.
This is mentally challenged good.
Hey, I
Mentally
appreciate
challenged.
that, man.
Mentally challenged. Good.
That's what I aim for,
Is
man.
that what you're supposed to say, right? You can't call them retarded no more, right?
Special needs.
Special needs good.
Did you hear what kind she's about to eat? The ones I bought for her?
What kind of, yeah?
Don't tell him because he gonna want to eat one of mine too.
Man.
He like to eat his food and my
Stuffed
food.
seafood scallop egg roll. So she got stuffed scallops, man, in her.
Oh, I'm gonna give me about 1 or 2 of them.
You got wings and Philly and lasagna.
This
You
Now
Philly
know
you
nothing
know,
about-
now you know I'm pescatarian by choice.
this Philly cheesesteak is busting. Though, I'll tell you that much. It's
My
busting.
man, my man.
You get the sound effect?
I think they hear you smacking.
Oh yeah.
Sound like that egg roll wrap is empty.
Let me ask you a question.
Sure.
Where you get the style of cooking from? Where did it come from?
Pretty much like I was telling Tony here, earlier. Hey, cutting portions, eating healthier. Something you was hitting on, us being healthier, getting checked out and this and that. Why not still be able to enjoy the same stuff we love to indulge in as far as eating? Make it smaller. Because I guarantee you eat 2 more of those and you'll have what you really came for. And that was my aim. How can I put something, how can I be unique, make it smaller?
Portion control, but still delightfully delicious.
Definitely.
Oh, I
So,
got
yeah, you got to. I mean, you don't want to give anybody anything bland. I
this is
appreciate
it.
that.
Listen, no knock to the Caucasians, but they need to read your book.
We might have to work on that.
All of them except the Italians.
All of them except the
But
Italian.
they got like certain percentage. Zaka Zulu went over there, did his thing. We ain't gonna get no history lesson, but you feel me?
For sure.
Where you get?
We'll be here all day.
All day. And that's what they, why you think they're so loud with big noses?
Yeah.
So now you have to try the Carolina chop. Which
Oh, no,
one?
I want him to go for the lasagna egg roll.
Oh,
Oh,
the lasagna.
That's in here too?
Yeah. You got
You ain't no
lasagna in
joke.
there too, man.
Yeah, no joke.
It's got the red marking on it.
It has the L. You see a red L on that bad boy.
You need assistance over there?
Well, I'm trying to see. With the red. I don't see it. Okay, at the bottom.
There it is. You got it.
You just hold the bag, dude.
Well, I'm just holding it because you don't really, remove it from its facilities.
I was gonna look through it. One
Well, you want scramble?
No, this is what happened when you have good food.
So you want finger beat it all day?
This
Man,
is
you
what
gonna make
happens-
love to it or you gonna finger beat? What you gonna do?
Oh my God! When
So
you
the
have,
first one was the Philly cheese egg roll.
Philly cheesesteak egg roll, yes.
This is the lasagna egg roll.
That is the lasagna egg roll. That is authentic lasagna before it goes in there.
I lean back.
Well, you
I
stupid for
lean
that.
back. I lean back.
You're retarded right here.
Special needs.
Special need.
With Jeanette?
All I got to say is that. Yes, sir. Oh yeah, and
So you would say this is lit.
Can I get a lit? Carolina chop, get a lit?
bruh.
This lasagna.
I want you to come back every Monday.
Every Monday. Wow.
And on the weekend.
But this is good, man. This
Glad
is
you
good.
like it.
When did you start cooking? It was like a boyhood thing, childhood thing, or did you just pick it up later on in life, or what?
I have to be honest with you. I really didn't get a real love for cooking probably until about 2010. I had a very, very, very short tenure in the military, and this was my MOS, meaning that was my first job to go in, and that's what I got, just a few weeks of training. During that training, before I left and went home, the military is real big about teaching you measurements, cooking for large quantities of people. So when you use measurements and start making food, you kind of really understand how much to put out, how much to put into it, and that's what got me pretty much. I just got back into and guess what? I don't like going out no more.
You like me?
You want to cook? You like my food tastes better than the food you eat.
It does.
Hey,
it does.
But you can't have none of these scalps though. Why?
It was good though.
No.
And I'm cheap.
Hey,
I like saving a little dollar here.
So, I heard when I came in, you said you're married.
I'm married.
Okay, how many kids do you have?
3 kids.
Boys, girls.
Got 1 boy, 2 girls.
Awesome. What are the ages?
My oldest just turned 17 in January.
And that's the girl?
No, that's the girl.
Okay.
She's my oldest, British. My second oldest, she'll be 14 in July, Arkia.
Okay.
And Ethan, he'll be 13 in June.
Ethan.
Ethan.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man.
Oh yeah, man.
That's awesome. And
Teenagers.
and that's you and your wife's kids y'all had together, or you had prior to?
Prior to marriage.
Okay.
So, my wife now, we got married in October 2016.
Okay.
LaWanda Perkins.
Okay.
And it's great, man. It really has helped me a whole lot.
Because I'm trying to do that. I'm trying to go down that same road, but it's just been. How'd you and your wife meet?
Oh, man.
Was it a dating app?
Oh man, you want to hear this story?
Yeah, please.
Okay.
Or was it one of those you didn't even like her in the beginning type story?
Let me tell you. No, actually, it's pretty clean. She was working at a gas station, pretty popular gas station. And I would see her in there several times, and I was like, man, she's shorter than me. She's a little mini me, like me. So, cute little thing. I finally got enough courage to ask her for a number, and she runs back a joke on me, talking about, you trying to get my number, little man? Yeah. Oh yeah, she came off, little man. You trying to get my number?
She little man you?
Huh?
She with the little man?
She hit me with the little man.
Even though she was smaller than you?
But it was how you handled that.
It was how I
said a lot about you.
Oh yeah, definitely. But we hit it off. We've been together ever since.
What was the first date?
The first date we had, it was a lunch. We decided to have lunch together on both our off days at Fellini's Pizza on
Fellini's.
East Spots?
No, La Vista Road where Oak Grove is.
Okay.
Fellini.
And
I love Fellini.
hey, we shared a big fat calzone together, man. It was good. It was good. Good
I'm gonna
vibe.
tell you something. Did you order the calzone, or was that her idea?
It was mine.
When a woman can't do that, that says a lot. When she's like, well, I want my... you're killing the moment. I'm trying to create something.
Right.
You feel me? And when they don't let you... And that's what the problem, a lot of them.
They kill the romance.
They try to dictate. Like you say, hey, I'm going to pick you up. We go hang out. Well, where we going? Don't worry about it. Well, I just need to know. You don't need to know anything. Just give me 5 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, whatever I need. You don't need to know anything else.
Duke, you preaching. You hit it right on the money, man.
I let you know when to wear heels or when to wear the, the athletic ones or whatnot. But they just try to. Women are so liberated.
They want to control.
They want to run things.
I gotta know.
Ain't nothing wrong. Ain't nothing wrong with a little submission. I agree.
Yeah.
If she don't
just a
shut
little
up,
bit.
so I can order the spaghetti, we can suck on the same noodle together and kiss. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't even know I had a whole plan for you. You over here complaining about the plate.
You see?
I'm about to have a real smooth setup. You know what I'm saying?
You see?
Killed your own. You block your blessing.
You see?
That's what we're talking about right before the good B-Day?
Nah, all I'm saying is, sometimes it's just certain things. It says a lot about character and personality, and those people normally keep someone or have have something about them that's a draw. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And these women thinking staying in the gym is the draw. Having a lot of money is the draw. Having a snatch waist, that's not the draw.
Okay.
What you think? You're the woman. We're sitting there talking about your kind.
Mm-hmm.
What you think?
She quiet because she know we telling the truth.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying. What do you think?
What's the straw that breaks your camel's back?
I took that a totally different way.
Or what we're saying, are we wrong? Are we misguided a bit? Or was it just our bad experiences? Or what?
No, I mean, I believe that there are some women out there who want to control, but I also think that it's a certain category of women that do that. I think it's the business drawn, the ones who have to lead the flock. or whatever, those are the women who got to know what's going on because they've spent so much time in planning their life and what they want it to be and how they want it to go. But I also think there's another group of women who like to be, you know, oh, I want you to spend some time. But I just think that somewhere in the scheme of it all, the people that like to plan and do whatever don't meet the women that like to be planned for. And the people that don't like to be planned for and like to know what's going on don't meet the men who don't want to plan. Like, it's kind of like when people say, you know, I never get the good baby mama that, you know, that don't have no problems. Like, it just
Well,
it
I
just
can't front I
happens that
did.
way.
Shout out to mine. Kia Break, you know, she's awesome.
But it's some people that don't. They always feel they got the short end of the stick in different situations. They may be a great, you know, child's father or a great child's mother, and then they have a horrible second half. But, you know, sometimes it just depends. It just doesn't click like that. It just, for me, what I see and what I've seen my friends go through. And
But you know, I'm gonna tell you what people need to start allowing to happen. Allow somebody to coach you. You know, be coachable. Over the weekend, I told my daughter I was going to pick her up, and I didn't do it. You know, my mother wasn't upset, but she was just like, would just talk to me first or whatnot, because she's getting to a point where when you say something, she buy it. So when you sell them tickets, she buying it. So she waiting, and she's talking all day about it. So when it can't happen, I would rather know that, hey, it can't happen, or it's going to happen for sure, before we tell it to her. And she was just a quick coaching.
that's how I do for my kids.
Yeah, it
Most
wasn't,
people-
but I'm open to receive that, and she's open to receive a little critique and coaching on my end. But that's just understanding, co-parenting. But some people have a problem just being coached, period, from their bros, from their lady friend, or whomever. You know what I mean? They just don't like to be told what to do. Or advised,
Okay.
not particularly
Shout out
told.
to you being, you know, open to constructive
Of course.
criticism.
You should have saw, if I let you read this text she sent me,
Oh man.
I'm fired.
Oh wow. Wow.
Clearly, that's almost what
Wow.
she's saying. You know, you see the seat she's sitting in.
Wow.
All the shows you've watched,
Yeah.
where was I sitting?
Hey,
Okay, I'm just saying. I better not mess up no more.
you better not.
Baby,
No more.
Baby is in the corner. He's in the timeout chair. Timeout. So you get your life together.
She's giving you a little firm justice, man.
You see
That's
that,
what
huh?
it sound like.
Every time she wear that little twist front navel shirt,
Is that what it is?
she get out of pocket.
You think that's
Oh,
what
she
that
riding
is?
high. She got too much confidence.
Wow.
That's and he's in the corner.
And she's
That's what
almost
it is.
off the market. I don't know if the world know this.
Almost off the market. How you trying to take me off the market?
I'm just saying, somebody out there, Tony Braxton,
Oh, you a hater.
I'm just saying. People
Yeah,
out there,
I can't
Tony
just-
go and see Tony.
I can't go see Tony.
Huh. Not by yourself, though. Somebody had a little company.
But how does that take me off the market?
I mean, listen. I can tell when people elbows touch the right way. when they sit next to each other. You know what I'm saying? You know, when it's just mutual, we cool. We don't be on each other like that in the picture. It'd be like, oh, that's Tony, that's Duke. Okay, cool, they taking a picture.
Hey, by the way, what's today's date?
The 28th of January.
J. Cole birthday.
Hey, how far are we away from Valentine's?
Valentine's what, the 15th, 17th,
14.
14th?
Damn.
I don't know. I don't keep
You
track
doing
of
the
that.
side? You doing the side chick Valentine's Day? We know where you be at.
I'm terrible. You know what I know is Valentine's? When I go in the grocery store and I start seeing a bunch of red and hearts.
I don't keep track. Don't know.
I be like, oh, okay, cool. Oh, let me get on it. I got 7 days left.
You know what I got for you? I'm gonna let you eat a little bit more, okay? And then if you want to stick around, we have a lit conversation that I think you will be a great asset to if you want to stick around for that. But in the meantime, we're gonna play a little song, let y'all eat, let Duke smack a little bit more,
How about it?
and we're gonna play Be Me by Zord. No, we're not gonna play Be Me.
We know send them. It's me. We know send them, man.
We know,
But-
we know send them.
Yeah, come on.
Okay.
We lit, man. We lit.
Yeah. Yeah. So bad, let's go. They say life is rough, but I see me, I'm tough. There is nothing I can overcome. You don't wanna do me wrong. Me, I get real fly. I'm too lit for these guys. When I back it up and wind it up slow, you wanna take me for a ride. No, you wanted to be me, yeah. And I know you never wanted to see me when it's okay, I'm gonna shine regardless, yeah. I'm highly motivated. I know you wanted to be me, yeah. And I know you never wanted to see I see, I know, send them, don't come for me. I am feeling like her, don't need bad company. I know, send them, don't come for me. I am feeling like you, don't need bad company. I know, send them. I see, I know, send them. I know, send them. I see, I know, send them. As I'm growing up, it seems like I'm getting tough. Life is kinda rough, but I made it anyway. I've always had a dream to become somebody. As I'm growing up, it seems like I'm getting tough. Life is kinda rough, but I made it anyway. I've always had a dream to become somebody. Let's go. As I'm growing up, it seems like I'm getting tough. Life is kinda rough, but I made it anyway. I've always had a dream to become somebody. Let's not sound extreme, cause I know I'm that bitch. Fuck what you think. I go in, I go hard, you said that too. If you watch me grow up, I blow up when the beat drops. Singing and spitting, yeah, it's me. It's crazy how I do this, you feeling me? I do what I gotta do because I've been through it, seen through it, cried all the tears to it. Now I just sit back, think about all the good things that I did to it. It's funny how they try to judge me, but I never let them try to destroy me. Bitch, I'm better than your mother, better yet your father. Now all my bitches and them haters to kiss your fingers, cause you made it. I know you wanted to be me, yeah. And I know you never wanted to see me when it's okay, I'm gonna shine regardless, yeah. I'm mighty highly motivated. I know you wanted to be me, yeah. And I know you never wanted to see me, yeah. It's okay, I'm gonna shine regardless, yeah. I'm highly motivated.
Hey, I know, send them. Hey, y'all saw how it was gonna be that? Hey.
Oh, yeah, I like that
I feel
right
like I
there.
knew that song.
I like that. That's lit right there. What you think about that, bro? You like that jam?
I ain't heard that in a long time, bro. It's cool.
Yeah.
Now is that new?
That's new. It sounds like a sound you've heard before, but that artist is a new artist on the way up.
Every song that we play is an independent artist.
I was getting a little twist from something else though. It sounded very familiar.
It sounds like what's that new young light skinned Jamaican artist, the female? What's her name?
I don't know.
I think Fresh Montana did a song with her. You know what I'm talking about?
You might be right.
Fresh Montana.
There you go.
That's what you're thinking about.
Yeah, that's what I was. I don't know. Okay.
wow.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like the swing to it.
So,
It's pretty cool.
how y'all feel about them wings?
Yeah.
Them are good hell, cuz.
Oh my God. All right, so we love the food. Before we move on to our next segment, we need to know how we can book you, what you got going on, and how we can follow your journey.
Currently, I'm doing certain dates that they book me for breweries. Right now, currently, I'm booked for certain dates at Tucker Brewery in Tucker, Georgia, which is not far from here. It's in DeKalb County, off of Mountain Industrial Boulevard. Also have some competition dates coming up for Chili Festival in Tucker and also the Gainesville Chicken Festival, where I've been pretty successful, and that's in April.
Okay. And what about where can we follow you?
If you would, anybody that's trying to follow Carolina Chopped, I have a page on Facebook, Carolina Chopped, or you can just follow Eddie Perkins or Edwin Perkins on Facebook.
Okay. Do you have Instagram or anything like that?
I have Instagram. I use that for personal use most of the time, or if I make a nice cuisine or a nice plate, I'll put it on there and ship it out or put it up there so people can post. See the post.
All right.
And that's under Eddie2426.
All right. So if y'all trying to book and get a plate, y'all can't have none of this plate. But if
Nah,
y'all want
not
your
at all.
own plate, then hit them up, get your wings and things.
And shout out to them Carolina guys. A good friend of mine's from Carolina, and that's when I first got introduced to the Carolina Gold. He's a barber as well.
How about
And,
that?
Yeah, it's an awesome guy.
That's crazy. I'm a barber as well.
Really?
You
I was
sweating
gonna bring
a
it.
little bit, dude.
I was gonna bring it up
You
to you.
sweating? Is it hot?
Oh, what? That thing's so ratchet.
Yeah, I wish David was here, man. David from Carolina. I know he probably would have really
Are you
appreciated
you're a Panthers fan as well?
I am not a Panthers fan.
No?
I am a Texan and Atlanta fan.
Really?
I'm so sorry to hear that.
I'm a Falcons fan. And why you sorry to hear that?
I'm sorry to hear half of that.
Now, what
Because they
makes
are a
you?
Saints fan and an Eagle fan, so they hate on everything. And
Now let me see them seafood. Let me see one of them seafood joints. Let me
It's
see what
only
you're talking
one left.
Is this one you just ate? You ate all of them?
Hold on. Let's address this real quick. What I got to hate on? I'm a Super Bowl champ right now. Until somebody win this Super Bowl this year, I'm still Super Bowl champ.
Haters.
For what?
I
The next 6 days? Or
Yeah,
something like
pretty
that?
much.
Okay.
Pretty much. And we were supposed to be there. Just like last year.
we were supposed to be there.
Just like we'd have beat y'all because y'all not nobody really
Hey
at
Tony,
all.
hey, you know what's crazy about New Orleans right now? Not only did they lose,
Did y'all
the
see the
championship-
guy who put all the signs up?
Yes.
Oh my god.
What sign you talking about?
The,
Talking about the
Saints
billboard?
were robbed. The billboards all over
Yeah.
the city.
Not only did the Saints lose, New Orleans is also about to lose Anthony Davis from the Pelicans. Yep, he wants to trade.
First thing, shut up.
In the story.
Yeah, I don't even like talking to no grown man like that.
I'm not gonna get there with you because we have this segment, lit conversation, and I feel like it goes in the theme of what we've been kind of talking about, men and women and what's going on. Valentine's Day is February 14th.
14. Y'all remember that?
And so for me, I've had a conversation with a lot of ladies, and most ladies say, "Oh, it's a women's holiday. It's supposed to be as a woman," but for some reason that doesn't settle with me because I feel it should be a holiday. It's supposed to be a holiday of love. So what I want to know from the men here and the men out there, if y'all are listening, what do men want for Valentine's Day, or is there even a thought in your mind?
For me, I'm accustomed to not getting anything, so I don't even think about it. But I'm accustomed even with dating women. They just don't know.
So if you thought about it, what would you want?
I just, you know me. If you know me, just get me my likes.
Get
You
you
know?
some Crown Black and
Brown, black.
Anything
And
that's
some roll
thoughtful,
paper.
man. You know what?
Give me a couple blunts. You could pull up with a 3-5 on me or 7 or something. Whatever it is. Just give me the plug number. Just throw something in the cash app. Anything. But I think women thing is once they give you what they sit on, they don't feel like they need to give anything more.
and that's why it doesn't settle.
And they
That's why it doesn't
negotiate.
settle with me.
But I'm saying they negotiate so much in the bargaining, process for that. That once they get that, you've given up so much to get it. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Until you get married exclusively, then you
Right.
got somebody who loves you.
You are the one married here, so
Well, as far as me and LaWanda go, we don't dig into the holidays so big. We really don't.
She got a sister.
Yeah.
That feels exactly like you do shit.
We don't. As far as Valentine's Day, we are very simple, and we know, and we've been here long enough not to be trying to do reservations for a restaurant in Atlanta.
on Valentine's.
At a very, at a real nice place. And that's what I want to do. But a lot of times it's like 2-3 hours waiting. You're sitting at the front door, either sitting in your car waiting for that little buzzer to go off and
Y'all
whatnot.
going to the wrong spot.
So, yeah, maybe.
Louisiana Bistro. If you
dude,
if you like a
dude.
Papa Do's type joint,
Oh.
Louisiana Bistro, smaller, more quaint, in and out.
Let me tell you
A
something.
lot of people don't know about it.
I'm gonna look it up.
She's listening on the air, and you giving her some ideas, man. We're going to end up at Louisiana Bistro.
Bro, I'm telling you, the one on
There's a
Decatur,
lot of spots here.
that thing, it's
Oh no,
good.
I know it is. That's what I'm telling you. That's one of her favorite spots.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, she loves that red snapper. I believe it is red fit that over the rice. with
Yes,
the,
crazy.
oh
Red
man,
snapper is a difficult fish to cook though, because it takes so long for it to season.
with that too, and it's a soft fish, so you don't want to overcook that. If you do and you try and pick it up, it's gonna fall off.
I like that
It's
snapper
gonna
though, when it's fried and you
Oh,
see it, that
man.
filet, and it almost tastes like a real light chicken breast.
Yeah,
Duke, you got that fat boy squint in your eyes, boy. Talking
He
about
don't.
that.
He's like,
You know, I just
He could taste it as he was talking.
It's savor in your
Look,
mouth.
real talk, first thing, shut up! Let's start there.
All right, so y'all just keep it simple. Chill,
Yeah, we
vibe.
we
y'all
keep it
love each
simple.
other all day.
So what's the it thing about the
wife?
wifey? Like, what's something that's not simple that I got to get that for?
for her, you say?
Or is it like if it's a moment, does she take Thanksgiving big, Christmas big, her birthday big,
Now,
a vacation?
okay, now when it comes to that, she loves Thanksgiving, and the main reason behind that is because she's family oriented.
Okay.
And that's one of the main reasons why I ended up. That's one of the good coins that I picked up about her, and that's why I ended up marrying her. That's one of the main reasons why. She's family oriented. She loves Thanksgiving. She likes doing food. She likes having people over. But you know, as far as 4th of July and Valentine's and New Year's and all that stuff, she don't like big crowds. Let's keep it simple, you know,
With the family.
with the family.
I like that. That sounds beautiful. I like that.
What about you?
What about me?
Valentine's Day.
I'm
what's
with
your thing?
Duke. You know what I'm saying? As far as my personal experience, women don't be like on some, oh, let me do this for you, or I'm gonna surprise you with this. Never. But as far as things that I would like, I'm also with Duke. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't even have to be anything extravagant or major.
Nah,
Just
I'm-
something that I can tell that you put thought into it. You know
And
what
I'm also
saying?
tangible too. So you know, just make it make sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know, because me personally, like, I don't know, I'm one of them dudes where I like to pay attention. If whoever I'm involved with, I like to pay attention to you inside and out, know what you like, know your inner workings and all that. So I'm gonna know you. You know what I'm saying? So if you know me well enough, you're gonna know what I like. You know what I'm saying? Just show me, you know what I'm saying, you was really thinking about me.
So would it be safe to say that guys just like things that take a little thought to show that you appreciate it
Yeah.
for all the stuff that you've done?
You know what I've been told
I don't know.
before, my past 2 relationships, they said that you're emotionless and you don't care about anything. So that they
People
kind of
say that about me though.
so that reserves them the space to be like, well, I don't know what to do. Well, you know.
You know what I've come to realize? I think a lot of people sometimes feel that way when when you don't respond the way that they want you to.
That's what it is,
respond.
ultimately. That's my opinion about it.
Yeah, if you're not giving it the energy they want you to give to it, then it's, oh, you don't this or you're that, this, that, a third.
People
I
say that
haven't-
about me. They say I'm
I haven't had that issue. Like I said, she's easy to please, to be honest with you. I know what she like. And she would like it sounds, you know, a little old fashioned, but she likes a good fragrance. And I know what kind she likes, and I know how to go get it. And I know
Yes,
I know what she wants to eat, or either she be like, I want you to cook for me, or I'll, you know, she'll let me run the show and just be like, go ahead and whip it up, you know.
Hey, you found a need in a haystack. You should clone her and sell
a
those clones.
unicorn.
Hey man,
For
Hey,
real.
around old-fashioned,
We would be
like,
lined up like a Jordan release for them guys.
hey, if
Old fashioned love
if-
right here for sale.
What?
Old fashioned love, everybody.
Bottle it
Get
up in a can and just sell it.
OFL?
Yeah.
Y'all selling OFL?
I'm just saying, man. It's
wholesale. Come
It's
on,
hard
everybody
to
go
find
ring and everything.
OFL
just
brand.
genuine,
It's in the
genuine.
chicken.
You know what I mean? Like for
Yeah.
instance, I go live Saturday. I'm cutting hair. Chicken be like, well, you know, what you doing? I'm like, well, I'm in the shop. Well, okay, well, call me when you finished. Okay.
Instead of like, oh, you hungry?
None of that. None of that. And I'm talking about women that I've helped fix their car. But it's cool. I did it because I know that you're a person in a situation. I've been in situations before. And if it was my sister, my daughter, my mother, I would want somebody to extend it for. I never say, I'm going to do this and you need to. I never propositioned. It was none of that. I just stepped up and been the guy that I said I was.
And then you
But
peep and act accordingly.
Oh, people are not who they say they are.
No. Especially when you first meet them, you just getting a representative at that point.
Man, you could talk to someone religiously, and you know, over time you start to just know what their schedule is like and know what they got going on, and that's not even enough. Going out, hanging out, whatever. It's just people at a place where they're using things, valuing things, and using people, and that's just the state of mind that we're in, where people are not valuing people in relationship and in friendship. They're not even aiming to develop that. They're aiming to, what can I get out of you? You're
In
the
this
avenue
moment.
in the moment. What? How can I finesse through you to get to whatever it is? If I'm a promoter, all the women just love you. So every Friday you getting blast texts, or every leading up, come Thursday about to be hitting you.
Where the party at?
They want to get in. And one or two of them out of the 7 or 10 will give you a piece just to get in. But if you don't have anything for them, man, get out of here.
Right.
And that's what makes the young men say, well, damn, let me get the bag. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
I seen this little post going viral on Facebook. It's saying nowadays you got to pay women to be in a relationship.
yes.
They've been around for thousands of years, though.
Yes. No, well, the understanding that if we go up, we go up together. If we're down here or we fall towards the downside, we do it together. Women don't feel like they ever need to struggle, ever.
I guess I don't resonate with these women that don't feel like they ever need to struggle, because my struggle always be real, and I've been that person that been at the bottom. You don't have a car, I'll get up, take you to work, come home, get the kids together. then take myself.
You and his
to
wife is an
or-
anomaly.
Yeah, facts.
There's
because you know
not a
women
lot of
out here
people like
that aren't you and that
tell
aren't
you.
his wife. Like, I ain't gonna flex. There are some men out there that just ain't no good and they do them dirty. So what happens is that, you know what I'm saying, they become bitter. You know what I'm saying? Women get hurt enough by a dude doing the same thing. As at a certain point, she's not gonna want to mess with somebody that's down anymore. She's just gonna want somebody that's like, you know what? I just want the whole package next time. I ain't even trying to do this no more because I helped this man get up and he got up and left me. You know what I'm saying? So that's just the other side.
But
to
this
it.
is the thing. I understand that.
Mhm.
But at what point does a person have accountability for their decision?
That's one of the biggest.
You
things.
can't say, "Oh, well, all of y'all men or whatever."
That's a
So
good
Just have
question.
accountability.
For me, when I look at men as a whole, I've met a lot of men in my life that, you know, I've put 110% in and I didn't get, you know, that reciprocated. And so most people may say now for myself that I'm a bit heartless, but I don't think of myself as heartless. I think of myself as focused. So my focus can be broken at any given moment. It just takes the right person to break that focus. And I meet a lot of people that don't want to put in the time because men get hurt too. And so men have a reaction as well. And it's like, well, I've done this with a woman. I've put my time in. I don't have time to do it with you too. But then when you have, that's why I'm a really big person on two hurt people can't be together. Because if I've been hurt, then there has to be somebody that can come in and kind of like, you know, make me feel like, okay, I'm okay.
I'm
and
glad
for,
you
and,
touched
for,
on
a,
that.
and for a
And
man too.
on top of
You've
that-
been hurt. There needs to be a woman that can come in and say, hey, you can trust women again. And so I think that
But when
right
a hurt
there,
man is hurt, he needs to go in the corner and lick his wounds. Like, that's just what society tell him.
I've been there, done that.
You know, a woman can
and I
fall off
totally
and go
agree.
live with moms and still go out. And ain't nobody gonna say nothing about it.
Yeah.
But if a man go live with moms, he think, what you doing at this club? What are you doing? That's just the way society approached the situation.
Right.
A woman could go stay back with moms. A broken woman can get a man and he healed her. But when a man is broke, women won't deal with that.
I personally,
Am I
this is
lying?
my
Am I
own
making this
opinion,
up?
I believe
Nah.
that a man should be. There's women out there who like to, you know, do what it takes. But again, going back to what I said, for some reason, the things that people need don't connect with the things that are available for them.
I like how you put that. That was well put.
Man, I've never heard that said.
You see how
like
she put that?
before. Dang. Let me ask you a question. I just want to hit back on what you were saying as far as the focus part. What was it? Would it be safe to say it was some of being protective of your own feelings and focus? Because some people might call that focus, but there's a mixture of
I am definitely
still protecting your feelings too. You know
I'm
what I'm
definitely
saying?
protective of my own feelings, and that goes into my being focused. When I say I'm focused, I don't mean like I'm just only focused on my kids and my job. 'Cause I am focused on that, but I'm focused on me, and I've taken the time. I think people don't take the time. Women, I don't know about. I've never been a man before, so I can't speak on that angle of the side of it. But for women don't take the time to like really love themselves. Like it's so because we have this craving, this need, this desire to want to be loved and catered for and nurtured and, you know, all type of fairy tale type things, which I believe the fairy tale is real, but you have to be ready for it. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to be in a mindset where I love me, fairy tale or not.
I'm glad you
So
said that, though.
until you as a woman get to that place, it is definitely hard to move because it's like, okay, well I broke up with Duke, me and Duke was together and we was great, and oh, he broke my heart, he cheated on me. Well, you know what? I'm gonna go be with Eddie. Eddie, oh my God, Eddie, he broke my heart. Well, where was the transition between Duke and Eddie? You know what I'm saying? Like where was that healing?
The healing process. That
means whatever, like you know how people sage their house. You need to sage your spirit. Like you need to sage your moment because I need to have a time between you two where I've kind of settled, kind of been okay with me, hung out with my girls, spent some time, do whatever, and therefore I can enter into you and not see you with whatever hurt Duke happened.
Yes, Duke.
We
Mr.
got it,
Best
Duke. You don't
News.
cheat.
Okay. No, not
Duke
about
in
the
the back
cheating.
of the class with the ain't hat on.
No, not about the cheating. But when you mention that, being accountable for your own feelings and things of that nature, when you get in a relationship, I'm going to ask you, are you responsible for your wife's happiness?
Partially.
You're a contributing factor to it.
I am a contributing factor. I
But
think
she is the foundational piece to her own happiness.
that is correct, and that also has a big deal with who she got married to by choice.
Right.
So
Right.
she chose to be with me. It was she could have said no. But at that time, she felt, solid about it, and we still do. I feel the same way. And she still has to do that within herself, knowing she did that out of the security of knowing that she was gonna be happy.
So my take on the happiness factor is happy is it's all within yourself. There's nobody out here who can make me happy.
I agree.
I mean, if you're religious, spiritual, then you can say God makes you happy, but individually, you make yourself happy. The things you do, the thoughts you have, the moves you make are supposed to make you happy. Whether you're with somebody or not, you should be happy because people are always and forever changing. Happiness is an thing. Like, regardless of what Eddie or Duke or Amari is doing, I need to know that I woke up today. You could wake up with a bad day. If you wake up with a bad day, that shouldn't interrupt my happiness.
That's true.
If Omari said, you know what, I ain't feeling it and I want to go through my dog phase, that shouldn't interrupt my happiness. I need to be happy with myself to be like, look, you going through something right now, I'm still happy. And it's okay if we don't work out. Sometimes people need to go through different sessions in their life and then you can come back together.
Right.
Yes, Duke.
I think when women accept being side women, that damaged them a lot. Mm-hmm. And then those women then find someone to be like, okay, now I'm going to be his only woman. You have played a role that has emotionally scarred you. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I think a lot of men then meet those women and date those women and take them serious and be like, wow.
You know what, dude?
And vice versa. But, guys, we a little different with the side guy move. You know what I mean? Women are more emotionally connected.
Mm-hmm. I feel that did mess him up because it really messes. It really does something to the mentality and how you view love. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
There's a huge misconception with that. Everybody's touching on something that's real serious here because when you love somebody, or if you're in love with somebody, they're not supposed to complete you. They're supposed to complement you.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? You are supposed to be complete. You are supposed to be whole. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to be aware of who you are and your position in this world, period. Point blank, period.
I agree with that.
You know
I got a question.
Just like you said, that thing really messed them up.
Yeah, it does. It damages them. And it just, it's hard for them to come out of it because this thing, a guy treats you like gold. Mm-hmm. But you can't fully commit because he got a situation that doesn't allow. Right. You're like, but Dan, it's confusing. It's like a beat child, but then the person that beat the shit out of you then hugs you and embraces you.
Right.
You don't know what to do with that.
You don't.
You love them, but then you conflicted. But then, you know what I'm saying?
My question is kind of based on that. I just want y'all's, your opinion. Uh-huh. You don't have to be right or wrong about this. Infidelity. How do y'all feel about that when the infidelity and the trust issue has been broken on both sides? Is it Can you heal that? Or is it always going to be?
I think you can heal it.
You can heal that?
I just think that it takes an effort and calculated effort collectively for both parties.
Mm-hmm. It takes a mental state for me.
It's almost like a quarterback, right? Mm-hmm. The quarterback is going to pretty much
It's kind of like the interception Drew Brees threw at the end of the game. You know what I'm saying? He had to refocus and realize that next season he's going to have to try again. You know what I'm saying?
It's kind of like Matt Ryan losing the Super Bowl
28-3
lead.
I didn't even get on the Eagles. You know what I'm saying? I was talking about the Saints here.
But you see what I'm saying? Like, you got to be able to say, I'm going to forget that and I'm going to move forward with the game plan, knowing that I can continue to win with this game plan.
Eventually.
At some point. You know what I mean? But it's tough, man.
I have a different take on it, man.
It's tough.
You think when it's over, it's over.
I think when when there's a trust issue, as far as infidelity, and it's happened, I think it'll always be there. I don't think it goes anywhere.
I think if you do not address the underlying issue of why the trust is broken,
that's it.
Why you felt the need to go the other way.
As a man, it doesn't matter why.
Yeah, as a man, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter to us.
But that may be the problem.
It happens.
Which I mean, as a man.
Well, just like you with your lady, she go and do something with a guy.
Right.
And you can be giving her everything in the world.
You giving her everything in the world.
Right.
It doesn't matter. Infidelity.
Like I'm watching this little show, Shameless, and they did that in that little show.
Hold on. What's the scenario? I'm with somebody. I'm giving her the world.
You grade A, and she goes and cheat.
Yeah, because look, see, this is what I say. It's levels to this. It's all, what I say it boils down to is comfort versus growth. If y'all are grown enough to have a conversation and y'all can understand what roles were played in the situation that led to all of that, and have an agreement as far as where to go from there and what type of steps are going to be taken to progress past this, it can be done. But there's going to be a certain amount of growth that needs to take place there. People are going to have to acknowledge what happened and why it happened. If you're just comfortable where you at, you like what you're doing, whatever case may be, you're comfortable with your mindset. Nah, I'm not going to have that mindset where it's like, all right, you cheated on me one time, I did everything for you, I'm going to leave you. Well, it depends. I mean, if we married, I'm not going to just do that.
Right.
A relationship,
it depends.
maybe.
Like if you're
But if you're in a 7-year relationship, you're not married, but you've been with this person 7 years. Y'all been living together 5 years. You got 2 kids. You got 2 kids.
If you're not married, you are single.
I disagree with that.
If we've been together,
if you're not married, you single.
I disagree
with that. We've been
that.
together for 7 years and we got kids together.
I disagree with that.
Why are you not married?
Well, I mean, for whatever the reasons, you're not married. But once you're committed, I do not believe that just because you're not married, you're single.
Well, see, there's also levels to that because
If
legally,
something happened to you,
legally by the government, you're considered single unless you're married. However, I understand what you're saying.
Unless you're common law married.
I understand what you're
saying.
They
don't even do that no more.
And that's dead in Georgia. You forget about common law marriage.
Yeah. But
that's only valid in some states, and Georgia's not that state. So
no, I mean I understand. I hear what you say, and you know, shit. My stepdad says that. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I get it. But if you commit to someone, you know what's up.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like,
so,
if you're dating,
and if somebody ever plays on that, if somebody ever treads on that, then you might as well just let them go anyway. Yeah. If somebody hit you, well, I ain't married, so I can. What? Okay.
We've been together for 7 years.
Okay.
We ain't married though.
Okay, I might palm your face. I'm not gonna hit you, but I'm gonna grab your face real hard.
Right quick.
What?
Hey, ladies, there's some thick hands to be grabbing your face now.
I'm
Y'all
just
better
saying.
watch your conduct.
I'm just saying. You know, I'm just saying because, like he said, it doesn't matter why you did what you did, but you did it. And most time when people make a move.
So then does that contradict? Because if it doesn't matter, then you said that it's forgivable. So if it doesn't matter what happened.
That's per individual. Like I think overall that it is an offense that I think almost every offense could be forgiven. You know what I'm saying? It's just per individual. Some people have a higher tolerance. Some people have a lower tolerance.
That's what I was gonna say.
You know what I mean?
You know, tolerance.
That's what it is.
Standards.
I know I can't tolerate a certain something. Like if you cheated on me, and it was more so my fault because of neglect on my end. You know, I'm not giving you the time you need. I'm not catering to your needs. I'm not being attentive or whatnot. Then I would hold some blame on that. But if I did everything right, so we're done here because I can't. What else can I do? I can't do anything more than I did it. I paid all the bills.
Let me tell you something.
I'm here on time. Right. I can't do anything more than that. So you had zero reason
to do what you did.
To do what you did.
So I don't agree with that. If I
and that's when the malicious at. I don't take the first one I said as a malicious intent. That's just you just trying to find your emotional space, and that guy catered to you in an emotional way. Man, I had my first love cheat on me after band practice just because she didn't want to get her hair wet.
Oh my God!
And dude gave her a ride.
Wow.
We're gonna have to wrap.
And next thing you know, he gave her a ride. Next thing you know, she riding him.
Hey, dude, if you love that person, it's worth exploring.
Oh no, I loved her. That's what my uncle told me. That's what he said.
What?
He said, "You love her?" I was like, "Yeah." He said, "Is she good to you?" I'm like, "Yeah." He said, "Well, keep her and get you some more, because having one is next to having none."
Oh,
now he told me that at 15.
Wow.
I'm 35. I've been battling with it because my ex and several other women I've dated. You got all these female friends. I'm not fucking none of them. I know how to walk through the raindrops and don't get wet. I don't have to entertain that. But do that mean I'm not gonna have Tony? We gonna have a drink and hang out? And Tony friend that we hung out before, or Myra's homegirl, and I may take a picture. Oh, you think you? No, that's your insecurities.
You're right.
That's what you're dealing with, and you can't pour your insecurities on someone else and expect them to answer it for you.
That's one thing I can't stand.
That's not fair to the person that you're pouring that on.
I can't.
Okay.
I don't like insecurity.
We're gonna have to wrap this up.
Wrap it up then.
Okay. We could be here all night talking about relationship. Relationship is one of them topics you could just be here all night.
Yeah, that and God and Yahweh and
politics.
Yahshua, Allah. Pray to the east.
Anyway, so we really, really appreciate you. Thank you for staying a little extra long. I'm tell your wife I'm sorry for keeping you a little later.
No, that's all
intended. Good. But definitely thank you for the great food.
Oh, this is good, bro.
If y'all are looking to get some food, this has been L.I.T.T approved. We all loved it. I don't know about the meat, but you know, as y'all heard Duke smacking, y'all can know
Oh, it's good.
by the validity in his smack.
Question: what type of give me like 1 or 2 dishes that you can make that's like a particularly fish pescatarian dish?
Up. Like we got a whole.
I get it. Just tell me right quick. This is a dish.
I gotta do you some honey glazed salmon. You know, straight out of my kitchen.
What you pair it with?
Oh man, orzo pasta.
Orzo pasta. Okay.
Oh yeah. You top it off with a little orzo pasta.
Now it's crazy because I did a sweet salmon, but I did it with agave.
Oh, guave. Oh yeah, agave.
Agave. I'm sorry, I'm saying it wrong.
Oh no, you good.
Okay, but I used that, and I did a Spanish rice in a vegetable medley blend of vegetables.
Wow. They talk about this food journey. We're gonna pay sick days because after Duke eat all these food, he gonna try to be off work on them sick days trying to eat again.
Oh yeah.
So next we're gonna come back with our next guest, Chad Roby. Okay, I got it now.
Robbie is 2 B's. Roby is ROBY.
I don't know. People spell things
I have to
interchangeably.
agree with that. It is.
Well, I'm just
Because I'm smart. That's all that is.
I'm gonna just call him Chad. We're gonna play sick days. Y'all politic on your food.
Thanks for having me.
We'll be back.
Appreciate you, big brother.
Right after this commercial break.
Tired of doing the same old thing every Wednesday night? Well, don't. Join IBNX radio host Jason Carey every Wednesday night from 8:30 p.m. to 1 a.m. for Wild Wednesday, your midweek turn up. Wild Wednesday, featuring $5 Long Islands, $3 Jello shots, $2.50 PBR, and food specials. Wild Wednesday, with free arcade games, half-price bowling, and half-price kart racing. Wild Wednesday, featuring award-winning host and entertainer Jason Carey, Mr. Morning Coffee Swig himself, providing the soundtrack and the entertainment all night long. Playing your favorite hits of today and yesterday. Wild Wednesday with Jason Carey every Wednesday night, 8 p.m. to 1 a.m. Free entry for guests over 21 and $10 cover for anyone 20 and below. Wild Wednesday goes down at Andretti Marietta, located at 1255 Roswell Road, Marietta, Georgia. That's 1255 Marietta, Georgia, every Wednesday night. Pull up!
L.I.T.T.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah. She using up them sick days. Whenever I come around. She using up them sick days. When the nigga touch down. She using up them sick days. Whenever I come around. She using up them sick days. Whenever, I miss you, baby, how you been? I miss you so much you don't even know. How them kissing all on the neck, and the clothes dropping to the floor. She got an amazing body. Her wedding ring super rocky. She get on top and call me Poppy. She ride that white horse like a jockey. Her husband, I don't know that nigga. Not here for him, so there's no need to know that nigga. Now the picture of him in the house. Anything that's linked to him, she clear it out. She tell me I'm a little secret. What happened with us, I never speak. Making love between the sheets. I never judge the company she keeps. Yeah, she using up them sick days. Whenever I come around, she using up them sick days. When the nigga touch down, she using up them sick days. Whenever I come around, she using up them sick days. Whenever, she excited when I ride. Now she won't be deprived. She been telling me to come through. She told her job she came down with the flu. She scooped me right from LAX and gave me more before we hit the road. Swimsuit and some Gucci sandals. It's the only thing she wore, clothes. Another female had a stomach virus. It would need up to a week. She cooked me breakfast in the lingerie. Then we smoked blunts on the beach. Another female said she got a cold. And another said she caught a fever. Shit be bedridden for some days. Medicine is 4 in a 2-liter. They giving any excuse that they can.
40 seconds.
They rather not leave it up to chance. Might be the last time they get this. Getting diagnosed to prolong it. She using up them sick days. Whenever I come around, she using up them sick days. When the nigga touch down, she using up them sick days. Whenever I come around, she using up them sick days. Whenever
Still in the bed, eating eggs. Where is Chad? Coming through the door.
Chad in the
Stand
roll,
up.
baby.
He ready.
What up, big homie?
Straight from school.
How you?
CDs, DVDs. CDs, DVDs.
Alright,
Happy New Year.
Likewise.
How are you?
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
Good. Okay, so I think I've been like butchering your name. What is your last name?
Roby.
Roby. I said it right.
Yeah.
God damn, you say Robbie.
I said both. Well, the first time I introduced him in the show, I said Roby. And then I was like, I don't know if it's Roby or Robbie.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I heard y'all talking about it. Okay.
I was trying to get my life. I don't know. I need breakdowns of people's names, and especially these music artists.
Hey, these music artists is crazy. I don't understand where the hell they get their names from.
I don't
Lil
know.
Yachty, Robotic, Superplex, Swag on Ice.
Well, a couple weeks ago, somebody had a name, and we was perplexed about that. What was the name?
I like that word.
You like that?
Plex.
I like that word.
Oh, it's all about verbiage.
I've been teaching him new words. I gave him a dictionary for Christmas.
Okay, my joke was just too raw for right now. I'm not gonna even hit it with that.
Oh, but I don't know. I can't remember what his name was, but it was like we was trying to figure it out. I don't know.
But it was
I had to
crazy.
look back.
It was
Yeah,
crazy.
it was like wavy something like that. See, it's too hard to remember. It's not catchy.
It's ridiculous.
You gotta have a name that people can like stick to and think about.
It's ridiculous.
My name's still because I got a white name and I'm super black. That's why my
White
name is
name
still.
with a super.
Yeah, when I go to job interviews, they ain't expecting me to come through though.
Like, excuse me, this is not your time, sir. Chad.
Yeah, that's
Chad.
me. That is. Oh God.
Excuse me, can you call Chad?
We've
He's out there
been
waiting.
hoodwinked.
He must be the help. Can you get Chad?
He must be the help.
Can you get Chad?
So how long you down here, man?
Till Thursday.
You just touched down, right?
Yeah, I just touched down.
Where you come from?
Chicago.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
I gotta link you with another Chicago bro who do comedy. We'll talk with after the show.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
What got you into comedy?
I always been like the class clown. So and I used to play around with it. So like my first time doing stand up was like my sophomore year. I did it like at a little talent show. I ain't win, but I did it though. And that was like way back then. But I wasn't never taking it serious though. But I just started taking comedy serious like about a year ago. So I only be saying I only been doing like comedy for like a year and a couple months. So
that's what's up.
You do it from whenever you started your talent show.
Nah, because you gotta, in order to be a comedian, you gotta take you gotta take it serious.
You gotta take it real serious.
You gotta be like a student of the game. So I just felt like if I met the right person, I was like on some cocky stuff. Like, man, I know I'm funny. I just gotta meet the right dude, meet the right person, and I'm on. No,
not at all.
No, it's not like that.
Not at all. How did we link?
You had this DM me like you in Atlanta, and I'm like, nah, it's crazy because me and my best friend, she lived down here, so. She was telling me like you need to come down here. I'm like, all right, bet I'm.
The scene crazy.
Yeah, so then it just so happened like you just hit me up like yeah.
She don't think I be working.
Yeah, like it's meant for me to be down here.
I'll be working, huh, bro?
Yeah, like it's something for me to be down here. So.
He don't be working.
Oh yeah, she know what's up.
He don't be working.
Nah, you be working.
Now, while you're here, what spots are you planning on hitting while you're here?
And how long are you here for?
Thursday.
To Thursday. I'm gonna just be here. I'm gonna go to Cats tomorrow. I'm not performing.
Maurice Sims.
Yeah. Then I went to the Punchline yesterday.
How'd you like that?
That was dope. It was real dope. And then I was gonna go to the Hole in the Wall, but time, you know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
And then I'm gonna be Wednesday. I'm gonna be performing at the
Laughing Skull.
The Laughing Skull. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, the Laughing Skull.
And then Thursday, you leaving out Thursday morning?
Yeah, like Thursday morning. So
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, what time is the Laughing Skull? 7?
Like 7:30.
So you'll be done. You'll be done by 8:30.
Yeah, probably so.
Go shoot up the Atlanta Comedy Theater.
Atlanta Comedy Theater. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
On Thursdays.
Yeah, and then Mondays, Jordan Jackson. He was touring with Country Wayne. He got something on Mondays.
He's not gonna be here on Monday.
Well, I'm just saying, he's going to be coming back.
Yeah, I'm definitely coming back.
You got to come. Atlanta's just one of those scenes. You just got to come and check it, and you just got to be a part
I'm
of
gonna
it.
say you can come and visit, but don't move here.
Nah.
Atlanta is full.
Nah, we want you to move here.
Nah, I think it gotta make sense though. I don't just want to be just up and move like to Atlanta or LA. Just be another fish in the pond. Like I gotta make my name out there
An opportunity
known.
has to hit you just right.
It gotta make sense. I gotta it be what I'm saying I gotta
Like
make
all
my
your
name
gigs
known in
start booking
Chicago.
here.
Yeah, like I'm known a little bit, but I ain't known though. Like what I'm saying. So I wanna make.
Yeah, you gotta get that real stamp.
Yeah, I wanna be certified.
City
Like,
stamp.
Nah, you just got to get one of them stamps, so when you pull up, they'll knock about 3-4 little open micers out and be like, yo, go do 15.
yeah, like I wanna be like that. Like
Kind of like Chris Tucker did me and J. Lou. Yeah, he pulled up. We supposed to do like 5-7 piece.
Mm-hmm.
It was just 15 minutes left. They were like, y'all gonna do 7 piece, 14 minutes. Chris Tucker pulled up and didn't do shit. But his
It
name,
be like that though. Yeah,
his name alone, I couldn't get no run that night.
Yeah, it ain't nothing personal either.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, it's never for me. I don't never really be tripping. It is what it is. I see what happens, and I just move around and I do. Whenever the favor is, presented, I take that.
Yeah.
And when it's not presented, I just keep moving.
So,
But Chicago got some heavy hitters.
yeah, Chicago crazy. Like if you could do comedy in Chicago, I feel like you do comedy anywhere.
That's kind of how Atlanta is.
Like I honestly feel like because Chicago let you know. Like trust me, I know.
Are
Like,
they ruthless up there?
ruthless. They'll let you know if you trash. They
Boo-boo.
gonna let you know you trash. They let me know I was trash a couple times already. So
Like, do
like,
they verbally tell you?
Nah, it's just like Chicago got, and this is what was told to me. It's a place where it's rooted in culture, and most of the culture is an urban type of culture. And when you go in there, urban people, white people laugh for participation. They just you got up there, you did a good one. You know what I mean? I don't really want to hurt your feelings. Black people, they be like, nigga, come on with it. And when you ain't coming with it, they like, man, they gonna give you that face.
Yeah, it's gonna give you some
That's
tough
me.
skin. It's gonna be.
Yeah.
That's me when I'm watching the comedy show. I'll be like, you need to I'm not gonna laugh for the fun of laughing. I need you to make me laugh.
Yeah,
I went to the punchline yesterday. That was dope. Like it was a dope setting. Like people was just just sitting there like wanting to hit a joke. Like, oh, that's crazy. Like this is dope.
Does it
But
ever
that
intimidate?
that demographic is a bit different.
True.
You know what I mean? And they are more participating style. They there and they.
But is that intimidating though? Like when
No.
you're sitting there and everybody's looking at you like,
No, I mean when you're a certain person, go ahead.
Nah, you gonna have to. It's not intimidating. It depends on the person though. In all honesty, like you getting up there, gotta go make some strangers laugh about some stuff they probably don't even care about. So it's
But you think about it, for men, we gotta approach y'all and we don't know you, and you're a stranger, and you might be like, "Nick, please." So we get that anyway. So for men, it ain't nothing. This is the funny part with comedy, and you probably seen it before. You have some comedians, women comedians, lady comedians, females. They get up there and they're not funny, but they could do one thing and turn it all around. They could drop down and twerk and turn it all around. Men don't have that. Women could come out the
you
gate.
can drop down and twerk.
Nah, not at all. Women can come out the gate and just start talking about dick.
yeah.
Man can't really come out really. How often you see men come out the gate and be like, yeah, them bitches. Blah, blah, blah. But women can come out, yeah, where my ladies at? Fuck them bitch ass niggas. And women, because most time in the audience is a bunch of women. The audience is woman dominated. So when you have
all them dick jokes don't be landing though.
they don't. They don't. But I've seen it go.
Overdo it for me, even if you're a woman comedian and you overdo and that's the only thing you talk about, my mind instantly turns you off. You're not funny because that's your only platform. Like I feel funniness to me means
content.
you got an array of things that you can make me laugh about. You got some story. I guess I like story comedians as well. I don't like just a little.
Most comedians got to learn how to do that though.
Not
But not
cool
even
type.
like even with the like those type of female comedians, they be dope. It gotta make sense, you know what I'm saying? That she telling a story, like you said, about the dick, you know what I'm saying? And she ain't just out there saying dick this, dick that, fuck that nigga.
Yeah, it's a story behind it, but it's just I be sitting watching, I be like, boy, they just got that edge because they women. It's just like in a barbering game. If you find a fire female barber, I don't care what fire male barber you put to her, unless he can do some special miraculous shit, that woman, because it's a woman. I've seen a woman tear a dude head up, and he was like, oh, it's all good. And if I'd have put that cut on, we'd be fighting. But it's a woman. So his guard is down. You know, it just comes with it. You just got to muscle through it, and it's just, you find your niche, you find your content, you find your way, you find your style, your delivery, your cadence, your rhythm, and you just, you find you know what I'm saying? And so many people they like to cater their comedy to the people they like. So if they like D.L. Hughley, they won't roast everybody. But you be looking at Cat, be like, bro, that's really not what you do. You know what I mean? So,
So who are some good comedians for you that you like, really like listen to and vibe with, and like, yo, these
I like storytellers, so I like Kevin Hart, Arnez J.
Funny.
Yeah, Arnez J. Like, that's why I really started doing comedy, because of Arnez J. Like,
hey, what about what's the old guy with the suit? I just watched him. What's the old guy with the suit?
Earthquake?
Not Earthquake. What is his name?
Lavelle Crawford?
Not Lavelle, funny as hell. Yeah. Lavelle crazy. The older brother, he real clean cut. He be wearing the top hat, kind of like how Steve and them used to wear it on Kings of Comedy. Damn, what is his name? I just watched him about a month and a half ago, 2 months ago in December.
It's a lot of...
but he funny, and just storytelling. I'm just like, wow, I can't wait to get to a point where I can master the storytelling.
So do you feel like the older comedians are better at this? I'm not gonna say better, but have good storytelling platforms because of the life that they've lived?
Well, they just been around, and when you're around, you develop natural patience. You might be a grandfather. Yeah. You got all those things are comical moments that you create.
But even though it was still different type of styles of comedy though. Like Bernie was different from D.L. Hughley. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna really hear Bernie Mac talk about no politics like that. You know what I'm saying? Versus D.L. Hughley. But they still cold individual. It's hard. I ain't really never gonna say anybody who try to get up on that stage is cold to me. It's like, even if you're not that funny, you know what I'm saying? Because it's been like plenty of nights I've not been that funny, but it's like you still just got up there. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you cold.
Yeah. Sometimes I'll be like, all right, well, y'all ain't feeling this, cool. Yeah, I'm out to myself. I'll be like, this ain't it.
Yeah, but
like, this ain't it. It's just, sometimes you come out with the joke and that joke just turns people off and you can't come back from it.
That'd be the worst.
But I've seen when people didn't say anything, but that crowd was just vibing with what that one little thing they said. And I'm just like, wow, they carrying it.
Yeah.
So in that moment, if you walked in that moment, you'd be like, oh, this motherfucker is amazing on stage.
Mm-hmm.
That's the reason why I don't never say anything about Trump on stage, particularly. Because I think it gives you a false sense of confidence. Because once you start, if you say, first thing I'm gonna say, fuck Trump, you'd be like, hey! Now you rallying on something you didn't really do anything or say anything. So for me, I like to stay away from it. I want my true confidence.
Yeah.
But I feel the same way about when people talk about dick like that. Like, I feel like, everybody knows, all women know, okay, what you're supposed to do with it, how you're supposed to do with it. What's next? Like, what else are you funny about? You could talk about a story that he did or whatever, but then, like, then what?
Yeah, but that joke that Dirty do about the nigga have foreskin and it looked like a dick in a body bag.
But that's a relatable story.
That shit is hilarious, man.
That's a relatable story because there's women out here who've had a dude that doesn't.
That still has foreskin.
Yeah, that didn't get circumcised.
And if you still have foreskin, your parents failed you. I just let you know that off muscle.
And when you do it as an adult, I heard that it is very, very, very painful process.
I don't know. Aren't you sleep? They don't cut you when you up.
The recovery time, it doesn't matter when you sleep. Like, if you get cut open, that recovery time is horrible.
Yeah. That's terrible. I feel for brothers that got foreskin. I really do. Because, I got cut late. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like, I know what you're talking about. I'm like, yeah, we got to get rid of this. I told my mom, I was like, I don't give a fuck if you got insurance or not. I'm going to cut it.
Yeah, I think in this day and age, it's no bueno to have no foreskin. Women don't know. You know what I'm
You're not about to get no action,
This
cuz.
is my
Foreskins
second-
matter.
It's my,
For all foreskin, man, that's
I think
terrible.
that's
it's
it.
2019, man. You know what I'm saying? That's that old day
Yeah.
medieval shit right there.
Yeah.
They like that.
But I mean, it's just
Going
like a
back in the
woman,
day.
you know, you get a woman and she not shaved. You're like, man, I mean, I'm gonna do it because you here and the opportunity presents itself. But
I don't think it's the same.
Nah, that's not
Ain't
the
nothing wrong with
same.
no
That's not the
hair, bro.
same
What
at
you
all.
Yeah,
talking
I'm
about, bro?
saying.
nah, I did preference. I mean, the penis is a penis with foreskin or not, bro. To be honest, but it's a preference. Most women like, bro, get rid of that. Come back after you
Well,
have your doctor's visit.
But there's also some science behind it too. Some women be like,
I don't know what's in
men
there.
that are circumcised don't even clean themselves properly. So how am I supposed to know that you ain't clean? You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of skin to be peeled. You got to make sure you're extra clean with that. So I understand their hesitance, their caution.
I don't know. I'm glad my mom did go out on it and be like, all right, son.
Shout out to my mom.
How do you think it would feel if you still had all that? What would be it wouldn't be that sensitive, right?
It probably would be more sensitive.
More?
I mean, when I got cut, I wasn't having sex, but I was still older, so I was like 11, 12ish. So I wouldn't have sex until I was 13. So I don't know what's what, to be honest with you. Before that,
13.
yeah, I still having sex at 13. Sorry, Mom. You shouldn't have never let me be a latchkey kid.
Shake it. Don't slut shame, Tony. That's what we're not gonna do. We're not gonna be.
Yeah, don't do that.
shaming.
Don't do that. Just because you started late and then you pick. Listen, from 17 to 21 on this one, boy, she made up for all that shit I was doing at 13.
Every year she had a
What?
baby.
I should have been doing this.
That, I'm telling you, every woman I've met that are late bloomers, they lose their mind. They
You know
lose
what?
their mind.
Dude, I used to talk to this one girl and she was a virgin, and I already know how I am, so she was real hesitant.
You a virgin too?
No.
Okay, go ahead.
You know how I am, the exact opposite of that. So she's like, I don't know about you. You know what I'm saying? Like, she would talk about how she was scared because if she ever lost her virginity, she swore she would be pregnant. So she ended up talking to this one guy they was dating. Bruh, they got 3 kids together now.
So she was telling the truth then.
She was telling the truth. Lost her virginity, got pregnant.
So did you want to be with her like that?
That's the
Did
one
I
I
want to
got
be with
away.
her like that? Yeah, for sure.
So why'd you let her get away?
What do you mean, why'd I let her get away? Sometimes things are beyond our control, dude.
Inevitable is what you're saying?
I'm just saying,
you let her
have you
tell
ever
you
had a
that.
girl that you wanted to be with?
Yeah.
like that,
You let her tell you.
Yeah.
and she got away, dude.
And she sit with the other dude, sitting there chilling.
If it's meant to be, I'll be back.
Right. You listened to too much DMX back in the day.
Fuck all that.
If
Too
it's
much
yours,
Oprah.
let it go. If it come back, it's meant. Man, shut up, man. Go get your woman, man.
Right now,
Go knock on the door, be
right
like,
now
say,
you
cuz.
sound kind of aggressive. Like you want me to kidnap somebody
Nah,
against
you
their
can't
will.
do that in
You
today's
saying go
age.
get your. Hey, look, she ain't mine to possess.
He said, right now, you sound.
Don't do that today, man. You see what they do with R. Kelly, man.
Yeah, bro.
See
They
what they do with
tell.
the Chris Brown. Hey, man, you leave.
Hey, man.
You leave that
Chris Brown
girl
is
alone.
suing. Chris Brown is suing. He said y'all will not defame him.
He trying-
What happened with I heard somebody talking about, but I didn't get the true details. What happened with Chris Brown?
Chris Brown was out of the country, doing what Chris Brown do, and a woman or a young lady said that, he tried to rape her. And so then it all came out that she lied about it.
See?
And she was just trying to have a moment. And so Chris Brown said, you're not trying to defame. So his lawyer was like, nah, we ain't finna let it go that easily.
Nah, but I think
Right.
that should be the case. I think if a person defame you or what they call that, defamation of character, or any of that,
Or like libel, something like that.
So I was having a conversation about that, and they, one of my friends stated that they feel that if you lie about rape, you should get the same amount of jail time as the person
I
that
agree
would
with
have
that.
raped you.
I agree with that.
Mhm.
I'm be honest
my
with you.
life, because my life is already messed up.
Wait, can
Right.
you say that one more time, Tony?
If you lie about rape, you should get the same amount of jail time
As the person
who
was
would've
gonna-
raped you,
yeah.
or who possibly
Yeah.
allegedly
I
raped
mean,
you.
I don't see why not. Because if their life was to be taken away from them and they're innocent and you're guilty, yeah, that's pretty fair to me. It ain't harsh.
I also think they need to put a little asterisk, like if you 17, 18, you date a 15-year-old and do something,
The sex offender registry.
you should be grouped with a dude that molested a 1-year-old.
I feel like in
They
that
should have something in
instance,
there.
I feel like it should be a temporary thing. I feel like
Right. It shouldn't be forever.
I feel like once you turn 18, then it should drop off and
Or
you get your second
25,
chance.
I like that,
21st,
like a
yeah.
juvenile type
Yeah.
of.
Right.
Oh,
It should
yeah, I
be
feel
like,
that.
okay, y'all were young-minded, and then when you become an adult, here's your adult record. I feel like there should be 2 records.
But women been lying since Emmett Till and before then.
Yeah.
Well, y'all gonna have to check some ID.
First thing you do is go see if she could go buy a Black and Mild or some
No.
White Owls or something.
No,
Be like, yo, go get me
I
2
know
Black
some-
and Milds.
I know some people that can go buy it just cause.
Okay,
Yeah, because
go
she'll
give
trick
me.
you. She'll have somebody stand outside. You know
Listen,
what I'm saying?
go give me a fifth of that Crown Black. If she can't come back with that Crown, they're not selling her that Crown.
I mean, then she just got to be 21. What if she's 18? Because 18.
You still can't buy them liquor at 18.
I know, but 18 is old enough. It's the legal age. So you saying you won't go any lower? 20. If you ain't 21, then you ain't even trying to.
Well, I'll be honest with you. I'm really not going. I'm 35, so I probably won't go no less than 24, 25.
Yeah, it's kind of weird for me trying to talk to somebody 18.
Yeah, because it's weird. Like, our conversation ain't it. Even at 23, like, the conversation not it. He's seeing things totally different.
So do you like older women?
Yeah, I like older women. I like women.
You say you 23?
He like a vibe.
Yeah, I'm just going off the vibe though. But yeah, I'm 23.
Oh
So-
yeah, I feel you, dude. Because I'm 27.
Mhm.
I really like them 25 and up because I've been there with the whole. Oh, she 21, she legal. Nah, bro, man, that mentality.
They be so
is
silly,
21.
man.
Yeah, I do like 21. Like the lowest, I would probably go like 21. It's like a 2 age year for me.
You say that now, give about a couple more years, you ain't gonna want nobody 21.
But I mean,
Nah,
he's 23
I'm
though.
saying, yeah, like,
That's
if
what I'm
I-
saying.
hey, it go
That's what I'm
up, so
saying,
if I
give him
turn
a couple
like-
more years, because when he get older,
Yeah, when you get up there where you at, 27, 28.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if I'm
You know,
28,
25.
if I'm 28, I probably only talk to a
So
chick
every
that's like
two-
25.
So as you
20.
go up, the year go up.
Yeah, it depend on if you
That
like
maturity level.
Yeah, the maturity.
Where they at with it?
I could have a conversation with an older chick. I can go out with an older chick because it's like, yeah, I can hold a conversation with you. So, but I really be going.
What about
that.
yourself? Do you like them younger or do you like them older? Elder.
So I've just established that I might be a cougar. I might be a cougar because not on purpose. Like that's just who comes to me.
Because you have a youthful spirit.
Yeah.
I guess that too.
And you put them little cheerleader clothes on.
That might be the thing too because like I guess I mean older guys look in my direction but they don't approach me like hey I'm trying to talk to you, I'm trying to holler at you. So I mean I've dated someone in this age as young as 23. I met them when they was 23. And
Okay, I came
I've
right on
dated
time then.
For real. She got a
I've dated-
grown ass son she dating.
Look at God.
I've dated someone 9 years younger than me, and I mean, I'm okay with that. But I also meet the extremely mature young people. I guess my youthfulness, because I mean, that relationship, he was more like he was the older one in that relationship, even though our ages didn't reflect that. And so, I mean,
That's what's up.
So
I
she
don't
like them
mind
young
dating a
enough.
younger
She like them
person.
old enough to watch her kids, but young enough to still play 2K with them.
Yeah.
You feel
and
me?
you know what?
That's what she like.
Blending with my kids is a big deal. Like that is one of the things for me. Like if I look at you and we're talking and we're chilling, and you know we get to that moment where you're supposed to meet my kids, your interaction with my kids can either make me like you more or turn me off from you. It doesn't matter how I felt about you when we were vibing before you were introduced to them. If your interaction with them, like it just
I got a
throws me
question.
off.
You don't have any kids, correct?
No, I got no kids.
Omari, no kids for you, right?
no kid for me.
How do you feel? Because me and my ex had this conversation. And how do you feel when you're dating someone, say you're a year and a half in, 2 years in with someone, and they're trying to dictate the amount and what you do for your kids? Now, you've been doing this before they got here.
Okay.
Now they're trying to dictate because maybe y'all share space now or, you know, those types of
You
things.
can't
So,
dictate what I do for my kids.
right. Now, I had that conversation and trying to hear someone out. You know, I let them have the floor to say whatever they felt they wanted to say about it. And I just didn't agree with that. You know, and I think a lot of times, to go back earlier, we were saying, somebody look at what you're making, look at what you're bringing in, look at what you do, and they bank their happiness on levels of peace based upon that. You see what I'm saying? Like, you make 60,000, but then you give your kids, if she was a guy and you were dating a girl, she's like, well, you make 60, 70,000. But you're always trying to put your kid in this and this and this and this.
So would it in my instant would it be like how the whole thing with Candy and how she bought the Porsche
Right.
for her daughter type deal?
Right.
I mean,
That type of situation.
so I mean you can't dictate what I do for my kid because at the end of the day when you're here, I still have the same amount of flow of my money that
Right.
you know to give to my kid, and if you leave, my money is still the same money that I can give to my kid as long as I'm responsible with it and my bills are paid. If I want to spoil my kids right, and that's my obligation to do so, I shouldn't have to shift their life because someone enters into it. You know what I'm saying? If this is what they're used to, this is what they're accustomed to. If if I'm giving them X, Y, and Z, I should be able to give them when you add it in, because you're not a replacement. I shouldn't have to take away from them to give to you or something extra that you want to do. I should be able to, if I can't withstand my kids and you, then I might not need you at that moment.
That's tough.
That was well put right there. That's heavy though.
How fast you let somebody meet your kid?
I'm very particular with my kids. Like, I don't like anybody in my space like that with my kids. I'm so particular with my children because, one, they're older, and two, I don't want them to see in and out flow in my life.
I could
like
be
that.
a turnout for a dude too.
So I'm so particular. Matter of fact, if you meet them on accident, I get irritated.
And you know what women like to do nowadays? Women love, it's like, especially now with social media and that whole deal, women love to do the slick play date. Your daughter, she's so cute. Bring her over and her and such could play. I got my nephew this week. And I'm like, I'm not in none of that. I'm really not with that.
The only way you'll meet my kids in a play date is if you, like, were out at a sports event and you just kind of, it just kind of blended like that, and we're talking and they're around or whatever. You're like a parent and your child plays football with my child. That's the only.
But we've known each other for years.
Right.
Well, I just have to tell a chick, like, we really not. And I'll be honest with you, if you just can't, I don't know, man.
Well, even like what about like the FaceTime, like your kid, showing your kid
for what? Like, for what? It's like,
one, my kid doesn't need to be in my conversation.
That's the first thing.
Too.
Secondly, why you need to meet him?
Yeah, that's a big fact.
Because if it don't work, then I'm gonna do this every time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I ain't even got kids, but I ain't having that.
Like, I'm be honest with you.
It'd be females that be doing it, like.
But women like to do that. You know what I'm saying? Because there's some guys that just love kids, bro. And when they see the kid, oh man, little man, this is, and it's really an additional draw for the woman. You see what I'm saying? And some guys use their kids as bait. I just don't do that. I don't use my kid as bait. You gonna rock with me, and then once you understand that we have the chemistry we need and the connection, then I introduce.
I gotta figure out if
my
I like you
responsibilities.
first. Me meeting you week 1, week 2, I don't know if I like you yet. You know what I'm saying? Right now it's good. You cute. We feeling. We may have slept together. That may be good. But month in, I don't like you. You have this irritating thing that you do now, or I've gotten to know you and I've learned your mindset, and there's something that you do that I don't like. We've started talking about kids and interaction and family and something, and I see something through there that I don't like, so I don't want to enter that into my kid 30 days, 20 days in.
And I feel what both of y'all just said, and this kind of goes back to what you said a little bit earlier too. When it comes to like I said, I don't have kids, but I already know how I'm going to be when I do have kids. Like, I'm not going for none of this that we talking about right now. Like, I don't even like when I'm talking to a woman right now with kids, and let's say we are on video chat or FaceTime or whatever, and then their kids pop up in the video. I love kids, so it's not like, oh, I don't like kids, but it's like, damn, like, we just started talking. Like, I just got your number off of Tinder. I'm already, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have a problem being cordial. Yeah. I'll say hi to the kid. What's up, cutie? How you doing? I'm not going to be rude, but it's like, I'm trying to get to know you, and now we got the kids in the mix. Like, they got this, who is that?
Well, I feel the same way about women when I come over there after 11. I think after 11 is appropriate time. Why they still up?
Put them in the bed.
Yeah, but they so trifling out here. They be like, oh, they in their room. And this is nah. I'm about to get real explicit in there. I need them to be deep in their sleep.
I would sleep at 11 o'clock. I wasn't up.
Man, these women let these kids stay up late. And that right there could tell you a lot about women. And how women do with their kids, bro. And that process says a lot about character, personality of the individual.
Because it be kids having kids.
Yeah. But that's what it is. But people are having kids. And I knew even in my 20s that I just wanted to be selfish. I reserve the right to be, right now, him and yourself, y'all reserve the right to be selfish. So why bring anybody in here right now when you won't bust this move and come to the A? And then after you leave here, you might go to Los Angeles and make your little rounds before you get back to Chicago. But if you got a little one, now you got to discuss that with the baby moms. If y'all not together, it's more to wait. Other than what you want.
Did not wait that journey because I had my first kid at 19.
Yeah, you was like my mom. You just.
But I feel like
hot.
I feel like
Duke. Stop.
I'm just saying, at 19 when you have a kid, it's hot.
Hey, it is what it is. Because right now, I have my moment I can be out and I can go and I can travel. My friends that are having, younger kids, they're like, oh, I can't go, I can't do. Well, I feel like if I was younger, my kids slowed me down. I feel like I'd have been extremely too reckless in my younger ages. So I needed my kids then. I needed them to settle me and calm me. Why? Because now when I go out, when I hang out,
you're more collected.
I'm collected. I'm more thoughtful in what I'm doing, my moves I'm making, and I can still have a good time without being reckless.
She went from hot and ready to preheat at 350 degrees for 45 minutes.
For real. And then simmer.
Then simmer.
And then stir it later. So, yeah. But, yeah, I mean, kids are beautiful, man. And it depends on who you are. Kid could mold you or it could break you down and you just be a fucking horrible parent. But for the most part, when I look at my daughter, just that extra incentive to not quit or not come up short or just stay the course.
You got to keep going up.
You know what I mean?
Up, yeah.
But then when you are young, like I look at the dynamic between me and my moms, me and my pops and stuff, and they wasn't mature to learn how to maneuver a certain way, and then knowing that there's somebody watching and absorbing everything you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
So they didn't have that maturity where you probably have had that maturity. It's like, I can't do this. Like my mom, they was kicking it.
Yeah.
So I saw kicking it the first 10, 12 years of my life. So in my mind, I just can't wait to be grown. I ain't want to go to school. I ain't like no superheroes. I just wanted to be a grown adult. All I used to hear, this is my shit. All the men. So I just couldn't wait to get old to be like, this is my shit. So at 19, I got out. Now, of course, I just didn't want to get out. My dad had a conversation.
So, okay, I have a question with you on that. Okay, in 19, you got out, you was like ready to go. So how do you feel about the people or the parents who let their children stay?
I don't have a problem with that. And I actually had the conversation with my daughter, mother. When that time comes, I'm going to position my life and my daughter and any other kids at that point to be able to stay. I think the times when we got out is because the house was small, most times. And we had a lot of disgusted, aggravated parents that didn't know how to talk. They didn't know how to communicate. They weren't as loving as they should be. There was more crack the whip, do what the hell I say, be responsible.
That ain't their fault because they was raised
and they was raised that way. You see, now that we're in a different shift. We got technology and we got different things, and kids are not as
out and about.
They're not. They just don't have that relationship like we had. We go out. We played all day. We played 2-3 sports a day.
Yes.
And then we do it every day, and we did not get tired of it.
Yes.
Now you put a kid outside as punishment. You see what I'm saying? And the dynamic and where their sense of thinking and how they growing up. You don't have to kick a kid out. If a kid is saying, let's say you have a kid, man, 20 years from now, you're like, yo, Dad, I just want to do a European tour and travel. Why he can't do that? Like, why you can't reserve the space in life for him to be like, I just want to travel. I don't want to go to college. And clearly, college ain't the end all be all.
No, it's not, because there's a lot of people with degrees that they can't use and they still working at McDonald's.
And most of your black millionaires came from entertainment and basketball, football, baseball, etc.
But I mean, my kids drive me utterly insane. But they know at the end of the day, if when they turn 18, you can go to college, because I think all of them want to go to college, but that's mainly because that's the step that you have to take to make it to the NFL or the NBA and all that other good stuff. And those are the channels that they want to make. But in the case that they don't, in the case they get to senior year and they like, yeah, football was fun, I don't want to do it no more, I'm going to be a little upset because that check, cost of the fees.
Oh, no, you playing, bro. I'm sorry.
You force your kid to play?
Man, listen, you played for 12 years, damn near, 10 years. And the money that we put into it and the time that we put into it, we didn't put into it for you to derail now. Let's see this through. At least get to college with it. Let it pay for your education.
I respect.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying?
Definitely going
to honor me and what I put in for however many years to at least pay for your education. Don't quit on the 12th year and be like, all right, now you gotta help me pay for your education.
But what if he say he just want to rap like you say?
No, listen, I don't have a
problem.
You can rap and play football. You see what I'm saying? Like,
you don't want to go to college no more.
I ain't gonna be a rapper. That's difficult now.
But I mean, listen. I'm all about preparation, and if you want to rap, and you want to produce, and you want to do these things, and you want to do fashion, then you can't just want it. What are you doing to build your resume to get to that? So you can be like, yo, Dad, I went and bought a few pieces from the thrift store, and You know, I just stress the jeans. Like, oh, okay, cool, bet. Versus say, I want to do fashion. Dad, take me shopping. That's not fashion.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, it gotta make sense.
Just make it make sense for me,
Okay,
and then talk me through it, so I can believe in your vision, so I can see it and help you paint that picture for yourself, create your reality.
All right. So Chad, we really, really appreciate you, coming and talking with us and having a good conversation. You brought some CDs, DVDs.
Yeah, I got my CDs. This is a comedy tape. It's straight audio. On the back of it, it lets you know I'm on any digital platform such as Apple Music, Tidal, Google Play. I have a comedy album that's already out called Cuffin' Season, along with 6 comedy singles. I'm finna drop another comedy album out called Blessed Stage, so I'm just doing that pretty much.
Okay, so if we want to follow you, see what you got going on.
You can follow me on Instagram at ChadRoby773, add me on Facebook at Chad Roby Entertainment, follow me on Twitter at ChadRoby773. And you can find me on any digital platform just at Chad Roby.
Okay, that is what's up. Well, we really appreciate you for coming in.
No
Everybody who tuned in tonight, we really appreciate you as well. Remember to always and forever stay living in today's time. And even though Duke was late, he always came in and he will always be
Win it!
The right way.
We keep the network L.I.T.T. Duke, there's Dunes and that girl Tony. It done finally came together. Atlanta and New Orleans. Living in today's time. We lit. Air Monday 9 to 11. On the night shift. You don't wanna miss it. Got the dopest guess when we kick it. Stay lit like the night before Christmas. Tony and Duke, best in the business. Watch them get it. Go to YouTube. Search IBNX Radio, the Lit Network. Entertainment guarantee. Have you laughing to your hurt. Because we lit. That right, we lit. You know we lit. We lit. Tony and Duke stay lit. Turn it up, they lit. Start the show, they lit.
IBNX Radio.